Hi. Hello. How are we? Are we all doing well? Okay, what are we starting off with? Probably this guy, the astrologer man. But would the the prisoner be better? Maybe. Maybe. Is this an Ash run? Yeah, well, does the title say Ash? I forgot. Did I put it in the title? I'm not sure. Why is this blinding me? Stop blinding me. Be better. Why does it look like that? That makes it worse. We fixed it. It's like that this thing is blinding me. Anyway. It says Ash in the title. Good. How is everybody? Hope we're all doing well. We need a name for the character. No stream yesterday? No, because I wanted to go catch up on doing some stuff. There was like a bunch of things that I needed to do. So I did all those things. And I'm glad that I got them all done. Pretty much. We're going to go with this guy. We don't have a name. Somebody give me a name. Impaler Spirit R2 only run when? I don't know about that one. Anytime soon. Maybe on a day where I really hate myself. Ashton Hall. Sure. Yes, indeed. Now, we're just gonna go use cheat engine. Okay, so the purpose of doing this run is because I woke up late, and I'm like, what run have I yet to do that's gonna be quick and easy? Because I woke up late. So we don't have to have a shorter stream. And I was like, I haven't done a Wing of Astel run. So now we're here. So yeah, surprisingly enough, out of the hundreds of playthroughs I've had, I've never done a single playthrough with the Wing of Astel. Because I was like, what's the point, you know? But being that I've done recent playthroughs of things like the Blasphemous Blade and the Darkwind Greatsword for the first time, I'm like, you know what? Why not? Why not? This will be a first. It's 17 dexterity. Damn. Maybe it's only a 7 strength, so maybe the Scholar would have been better.
That's valid. Shout out the meow meow.
Jesse, thank you for the donation. Yeah, shout out to Saba, which is great. Do it at level 1. I mean, you could. Is the Wing of Astel a starting weapon? No. Most certainly not. You get it in, like, Ainzel River. So you gotta do, like, at least one part of, like, Rani's quest line. Or, like, just, you can skip. I think it's a skip to get into the tower, I believe. You can still get it pretty early on. And you can use it at level 1. So it would be possible, but we're just gonna go see how it goes. Because I've never done this playthrough. Now, it's still not gonna be like the best. Because like the thing is, the best part about the skill is going to be its stance break potential. And pairing it alongside, you know, like misericord and stuff. And like comboing in the heavy attacks. But we're just gonna be using the skill. See how the skill performs by itself. Maybe it's just broken by itself. Skip to get to the tower? I'm pretty sure is there a skip? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Every weapon is UI's starting weapon.
Yes, that is correct. And thank you again, Jesse, for the donation. This is the only good curved sword two-handed for real. I don't know about the only good one. I mean, they're all pretty good two-handed, but in terms of like optimal, you're probably better off power stancing for the most part. The Beastman's curve sword is pretty decent as well, because I guess the unique jumping attack and stuff. Which is interesting. And it gets like a really good strength scaling, so two-handing that one's not that bad. We should do a Gruz only run. What's that mean? Kind of sad not going to use the cool R2s? Yeah, let's keep it with the skill. Keep it the skill. Be fine. You're the best streamer? Am I? Like how you focused on one specific build for a video that you can do for the... can you do a video for the best build for New Game Plus 7? It's like hard to find the best build for New Game Plus 7. It's like... like, I don't know. It would just be... It might just end up being like a fucking Scavenger's Curve Sword build, honestly. Just trying to proc bleed. Oh, no, Scavenger's Curve Sword, but like... Maybe just a Bleed Bandit's Curve Sword, I guess. Max level. Just bleed everything. Why didn't you include the Farron Greatsword in your Ultra Greatsword ranking video? Because I think the Farron Greatsword is very mid. It has incredibly long animations. And the damage is not there.
Yui gang.
And the skill and parry is not that useful either. So yeah. Basically that. You can get parkour. You can parkour in the tree to get to the tower. There you go, nice.
The finger maidens. They serve at you. I can play turning rude to
I can play the role of maiden. The Horned Warrior Sword's also pretty good.
I bequeath.
The Horned Warrior Sword? What are you talking about here?
It will summon a torrent. Treat him with.
Like, just in general, it's good? Yeah, it's good. I actually haven't done a skill-based run on that one as well. Because, like, that skill consumes so much stamina. I feel like that run would just be boring as fuck. Do you ever play PvP? Yes. I just don't talk about it in my videos. Because, like, I just want to keep it simple. PvE only. But yeah, I've played PvP many times. In this game. And I've actually played it, like, lots of times in the other games. And the breakdance sword never worked for me? Yeah. But front flip? What front flip? And that skip sucks. I spent 2 hours and gave up. Killing Radahn level 1 plus 0 is easier. Fair enough. What do you think is the most complete and polished weapon? Right, this sounds pretty good. Nothing really bad you can say about it. It has great scalings. Gets a unique moveset. And it gets a good skill. Pretty complete. I don't know. It's gonna curious how things. Hope you're doing well. I do think Duskbloods looks cooler than Night Rain. Yeah. I'd rather play Duskbloods than Night Rain. But Duskbloods, Night Rain gets released 1 month from now. So literally in 1 month we'll be playing Night Rain. Well, I'll be playing Night Rain, hopefully. Don't know what you guys will be doing. Why didn't you include... I just talked about the Farron Greatsword. I just answered that question. It sucks. It's slow and not good. Any fast hitting weapons that are better or close to as a Cell Sword Twin Blades? Because I'm sick of them in Dark Souls 3. You can use like anything. Anything that's fast is good, really. You can use a straight sword. You can just use like any random curved sword two-handed. You can use daggers. Daggers are really good. Especially something like the Brigand Twin Daggers. That's perfectly fine. You can use even fist weapons. Like the Kestis is really good. So like there's many things you can use. I tried Taekwondo tonight and it was fun. You should try it sometime. I think I did Taekwondo when I was like 6. Maybe. That's the Wolfknight Greatsword? What are you talking about here? Yeah, the Wolfknight Greatsword is like the Artorias sword that does like the Lion's Claw. It's like the front flip. The Farron Greatsword is the one that does like the spin on the ground. And one's an Ultra Greatsword, one's a regular Greatsword. How do Nintendo exclusives work? Is Duskbloods going to be an exclusive forever? Well, it's always a case-to-case basis. So like some Nintendo exclusives are going to be exclusives forever, and then some might not be. The fact that From Software completely own the IP of Duskbloods means that it's probably going to end up being a timed exclusive, hopefully. We don't know. It depends on like what type of like contract or whatever the hell they signed. See if it actually is something that's timed. But there have been other like timed exclusives that have been on the Switch. So based on that and the fact that it is like an online game, you probably want to have it to have some like staying power and last a while. Because if you're going to be supporting the servers, you want to have like, you know, more of a player base. And the fact that your audience, your main core audience is not on the Switch, it kind of leads me to believe that it is going to be a timed exclusive. Especially if it doesn't perform that well. In terms of sales. So yeah. So we'll see. We shall see. It's always a case-to-case basis. Does Pontiff's left eye ring work well with the frayed blade flurry attacks? Yes. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Should they make it to where only one character the same type as Loud and Night Rain? I think that'd be better that way. Purple Mustard, thank you for the follow. Like, there is only 8 characters, though, so it would be a bit weird. But you might get cases where, like, someone, like, really just wants to play one character the entire time. And then it gets chosen. It's, like, more of a chance that it gets chosen. But I just think it just, like, it just hurts the overall, like, team composition part of the multiplayer experience if you just have like 3 of the exact same character running around, especially if like they actually have broken skills, and then it makes the balancing just worse and harder to do. And they might nerf specific characters because they work really well in tandem, but by themselves they're pretty shit. So it's like, I think it can come into some problems. Yeah, the Duchess is the thing that I was worrying about the most. Like, I feel like they're just gonna nerf the Duchess because if you have like 2 Duchesses running around, you're doing so much damage. But if you have 1, it's balanced. So I feel like, I fear that they're gonna nerf shit for how it gets balanced when you have multiple of them. When they should just make it to where you just have 1. And it's just more fun that way. It just feels like less special when you pick a character and like the entire team is the same fucking character. It doesn't feel like cool. And like build composition or team composition is just not as important that way. I don't know. That's the way I see it. By the way, I just hope the single player is actually good. Does the right eye work well? I haven't really used the right eye that much, but it might work. You can go try it out. Let's go fight an enemy. If it procs it on like 1 or 2 hits, then yeah, it's decent. They should probably add a bit more characters. Well, the DLC later this year is gonna add. Is it 2 more characters or 4? They'd add more characters. But of the 8 that we now know are guaranteed, even though we haven't still seen gameplay for 2 of them. Which ones are you gonna play, chat? Is there anyone that you're excited for the most? Based on the 8 that we know. What's the best weapon to power stance offhand Dark Souls 2 Broken Straight Sword? Probably the Varangian sword. Does like the most damage. The blue chick. The Revenant. The Raider. It's crazy how like I kept calling Recluse Revenant when it first came out. When I was playing the network test, I kept getting mixed up. I was like, not mixed up, but I kept calling it Revenant for some reason. And I don't know why. But the name was Recluse. And I actually ended up making a character called Revenant. Funny that. Funny how that is. Is a Flinsrin worth it in Dark Souls 3 if I'm staying under a 30 equipment load? Probably not. Flinsring is kind of mid in that game. But you can go try it out. Like, you can just go put it on and just look at the damage difference, right? If you're getting like 10 more AR, then it's probably not worth it. Just go look at like the number in the top right hand side. That number right there. Put on the ring and take off the ring and see what the damage is like. To start a run with a rusted anchor, what fun Ashes of War do you recommend for the weapon? Wild Strikes, which you literally get just up that road. On a scarab right up there. It's a fun one. What's going on, Zainab? How are things? I think we get the character trailers for the last 2 heroes this month. Yeah, we should. We should see about the Revenant and the Executioner, whatever it's called. Did you see the Night Rain leaks? Yeah. What's going on, Kaka? How things, man? Apparently the Flynn's ring is good after Dark Souls 2. It's good in this game. I killed the Executioner's Chariot for the first time ever. This boss is so peak. Hell yeah. Any particular reason for the Wing of Astel run today? Yeah, I woke up late. And I'm like, I need to do a quick run. Because I kind of have a longer stream now. Because I woke up late. And I haven't done this run before. You keep it in the back pocket every single time. Just in case for days like this. So I didn't see the leaks. How big are they? Well, the leaks was basically... We've seen some leaks in the past that showcased more bosses and stuff from the previous games. And then there was leaks like a few days ago that revealed all the characters, all 8 of them. Just like their names and what they look like. We don't see any gameplay. It was just like a picture of them. That's all there was. Nothing too huge then? Yeah. I mean, either way, it's not going to be like the... Like, even if it did say gameplay, we're going to end up seeing gameplay for these characters, like, coming up soon anyway. So... It's not a leak if the developer or the publisher releases it themselves, right? So, yeah. Did you make a Wall of Sparks Ash run? I didn't think so. What other older game bosses? I'm not gonna say because that's spoilers and leaks. I think all the videos are taken down now. I think Bandai took them down. Very curious about the samurai guy. Well, it's probably just like the deflecting katana man that we saw in the trailer, right? So basically already seen that character. It was in the trailer. Don't tell? Don't tell what? It was in the trailer. Like the very first Night Rain trailer, you saw the guy with the katana deflecting something. Can't wait to watch Yui leak all of Night Rain on release. Yeah. Okay. Fuck that pig. So what are the talismans that we're going to be getting, chat? Skim Sims 20 FP. We might go get the Carrion Filigree crest. We can get shot at. We can probably get kill Alexander. Let's just get the Warrior's Jar Shard. Fuck it, who cares? Might just cheat in Magic Scorpion Charm, and that's probably about it. The blue do talisman. Maybe. Maybe. Let's go on CD. How things, man? Well, there's nothing else to really use, so we'll see what happens. Get the shard? Ah, not bothered. Let's go on EMP. How things, man? I'm doing well.
Gives me conniptions.
The first season of Last of Us was good, but the second one has been mid so far. I haven't seen it, so can't tell. Do you ever have Elden Ring dreams? No. If you're gonna drop the Scorpion, why not drop the Shard? Because I want to kill him early. I can drop the Shard when I get later into the game, I guess. I don't know. It's not like realistic damage, though. I have dreams of balance patches that didn't exist. Damn. Unfortunate. Elden Ring has amazing art direction. It makes me draw again. Nice. Think there should have been an R2 only run. Nah, it's fine. Let's do the skill run. I want it to be quicker and easier. Is Milady the best DLC weapon? It's up there. I don't think it's the best one, though. Not when weapons like the Sword Lance and the Blood Fiend's arm exist. Hopefully they fix sacred damage not buffed by certain things. That would be cool. If Milady had passive bleed, it would be the best. Maybe. It'd be cool. Are we gonna kill the Dragon Bower Black Knife Kindred since we have magic damage? The Black Knife Kindred? Oh, this Black Blade Kindred? Oh, no. No. I mean, it'd be easier. But no. I love Rolana DLC sword. Unfortunately, even after the talisman buffs, it still takes a hot minute to actually use your Ash of War. You get hit before it goes off. Yeah. Talk about an easy run? Yep. Meteoric or Greatsword is the best because it's cool. It is cool. I saw Blood Flame Blade on it, but as for style, it rarely procs. It'd be that way. Flynn's Ring and Darks 3 only gave me 10 extra damage, so I'm gonna remove it. Fair enough. Ugh. I'm holding hands. Okay, let's go back. Go kill this cavalry dude. Go level up. Meet the requirements for the weapon. And then we can go ahead. And go kill Margit. When Elden Ring came out and people were encountering Blackblade Kindred for the first time. Slut. What? Miracle's only Dark Story is actually a lot of fun. The second half of the game where you can actually do damage, yeah. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. For hand holding. Oh, okay. What's my favorite dinosaur? Fuck. I don't know. I like any raptor. Raptors are cool. I like the Spinosaurus. I like this is the Ankylosaurus. The one that has a hammer on its tail. That one's cool too. Victini. I don't know. What the fuck is an esche? What the fuck is an esche? It's hard to explain that one. I like the long neck dinosaur. What, the Brachiosaurus? Is Blood Flame Blade good on the Smith Script dagger? It might be if you could actually use it on the Smith Script dagger, but you can't because, you know, all the Smith Script weapons, you can't buff them. Is a Dark Clutch Ring worth it for the Frayed Blade? No. Because it boosts your dark damage by a percentage, and the Frayed Blade gets like a very small amount of dark damage. Did you go to uni? No, I did not go to a university. Ever watched Last of Us? No, I have not watched The Last of Us, but I've played the games though. Which I'm guessing is like the same thing. Please explain. Is it a hood rat? Not a hood rat, no. Aren't that common anymore? Oh, you can still see some every now and then, yeah, but they're not as common. They're hard to see in the wild. I can't think of like an equivalent because I don't really know what's going on in other countries. But basically just fucking mainly like young kids just acting real hard. But it mainly just be like really like skinny white kids that dress a certain way. That speak a certain way. It's hard to think. It's hard to explain. I don't know. Young, lost troublemakers acting hard for no reason, basically, yeah. Young white kids thugging, basically. But like Esche is like fucking, it means yes. It's like pig Latin fucking language. And that's what they speak in all the time. So there's certain like, you know, slang. I don't know, it's hard to explain. What's the best thing to cast weapon buffs at 25 faith in Dark Souls 3? The best thing to cast weapon buffs. If you just want to use weapon buffs, at 25 faith, I have some chime. I forget what the chime is, but it'll be some random chime. What's a bogan? It's like a fucking, like a hillbilly kind of thing, almost. Or a redneck equivalent. Almost. Something like that. We need 17 of those. How much dexterity do I need again? I forget. I have the requirements. It was 20. Cool. My middle name is Bogan. Nice. Yorkshire's isn't great until like 50 faith. Use the Bellvine or whatever because it's fast. But just like for a weapon buff, you don't really need for it to be fast, right? Any other good rings for the Frayed Blade build? No, not really. You can use like the Pontiff rings. If you're going to be spamming the skill a lot, maybe use like the Farron ring, I guess. But otherwise, just go for things that just boost your neutral game. So like Chloranthy ring, Estus ring. Maybe like Ring of Still and Protection. Stuff like that. Did you try the Reforged mod? I did try the Reforged mod a long time ago. And I think my playthrough is still out there on my VOD channel. But I don't remember liking it though. I think I didn't like it that much. Am I going to play Night Train with fans? Yes. Is someone yelling? Maybe. I don't know. People are always yelling in this house. Aren't many rings that are that strong? Yeah. Especially in Dark Souls 3. In Dark Souls 2, there's like lots of really powerful rings. But a lot of them are all like very still like generic for like just most builds. There's not like very like build specific rings like there are in this game, which is pretty cool. I forgot to get Golden Bow. Who cares? I have 1 FP flask. I need more. Did Convergence do Elden Ring better? No. How many people are in the house? 7. 7 that live here. But it's never like 7 at a time. People are always coming in and out, you know. They have work and other stuff and whatever going on. So doing a Halo Scythe run, what recommend for a body buff? I have Golden Vow, don't really want to use Howl. Already taken more damage from the Sacred Scorpion. Just use like Boiled Crabs for a body buff. Until you can go get like, what do you call it? The Sword of Light skill? Because the Sword of Light skill is a body buff that gives you 20% more holy damage. But yeah, just go with that, I guess. There's damage negation. Not like the fortification spells if you're going up against like a particular boss, but otherwise there's not really much else if you don't use Howl. The Bellvine can be held to benefit from it. Yeah, you don't have to use the Bellvine, but the thing is, if you're using a buff, you have to have your weapon equipped too. So it's like, god damn it! I missed. Can you explain to me how to get Dark Moon Blade in Dark Souls 3? The Moonlight Greatsword in Dark Souls 3 is off a boss. It's a boss weapon. It's off Osiris. Look at that stance damage. He's in the untended graves. Do you live at home? Yes. I do live at home. I knew I was gonna stance break and I still, whatever. Oh, the buff. Oh, Dark Moon Blade. Oh, don't worry about Dark Moon Blade. I thought you were talking about Dark Moon Greatsword. I don't know why I said. My bad. Don't worry about that one. Don't worry about that one. That one's of Covenant farming, and it's like the hardest spell to get. It requires a fuck ton of Covenant farming. Or if you do like a lots and lots of online. And it's like the hardest one to get online as well. So it's just not worth it. Just use Lightning Blade. Which thankfully Lightning Blade is better. Because, you know, lightning damage is better than magic damage. A lot better than magic damage. It's like the best damage type versus the worst damage type. I missed Flame with the Red Main's 1.03 version. Best Asher for poise damage? Yeah, it was broken. Is Lightning Blade or Darkwind Blade better than the Frayed Blade? You can't buff the Frayed Blade. So, you can't do anything like that. So I should use Lightning Blade or normal Dark Blade? Yeah, I mean, Lightning Blade is going to be the best, like, all the time. Unless you fight an enemy that's resist to lightning damage, like Nameless King or Dragon Slayer armor. Then you can go ahead and use Dark Blade. Best talismans to run for Death Knight's long-halved axe. I think I made a build video around it. I think if you check out my last top 5 build video, like the top 5 UE fun builds or whatever the fuck it was, that I made like last month, I think I have a Death Knight axe build there. So you can check out what talismans I use there. 30 proof of a Concord kept? Yeah. Most annoying things to get in the game. But thankfully Darkwing Blade sucks, even though it's pretty cool. But it sucks. So you don't have to get it. And like it took me like... I never tried to platinum the games anyway. And in Dark Souls 3 I have like 1,000 hours just in like PvP alone. And it took me like hundreds of hours in PvP just to be able to get 30 proof of a Concord kept. That's to be fair, I didn't have the Darkmoon Covenant active all the time, but like it was very specific because you had to be a part of the Darkmoon Covenant, get invaded as a Blue Phantom, and kill another Blue Phantom, I believe, right? Or kill the Red Phantom as a Blue Phantom? I forgot what it was. But there was like a specific item. I think if you kill the Blue Phantom as a Blue Phantom, you got a proof of a Concord kept that dropped 2. I forgot what it was called. I think it was like proof of a Concord well kept or some shit like that. I didn't fucking know. Gooning is wine drinking? Gooning wine drinking. Now a goon bag is just like fucking cheap wine people just drink. People just like fucking skull that shit like it's fucking beer. Goon bag is crazy. It's been a fucking thing for a long time. Okay. Before gooning was a concept that was fully fleshed out, okay? Don't shit on Australian culture. Let's go get Golden Bell.
That's nasty.
Using a Stora's Greatsword. What rings should I be using? I'm Sharp Infusion at the moment. Stora's Greatsword. Probably the Leah ring once you get that and spam the heavy attacks. That's pretty cool. Otherwise, just more stuff for neutral damage. Chloranthy ring, Estes ring, still in protection. Maybe Lloyd's sword ring if you're good at the game. Do you know about the Dark Souls 3 respec glitch? Yes, I know about the Dark Souls 3. Proof of a Concord well kept is that the invader has Aldrich Faithful sigil equipped. Yeah, so yeah, it's a Blue Phantom. Yeah, cool. I was right. What the hell is this bullshit, man? Stay still. Who designed this, like, horse shit? That took way too much effort. Took way too much effort. It's been a thing longer than proper gooning. Proper gooning. One thing I might go do is... Okay, after this boss, we're gonna go do the Blide's quest line. I forgot to actually go equip Golden Bell. Blide's quest line to go get the Carrion Fairly Good crest. Person who made horse combat had a dream, but yeah. I'm hearing a lot of hype around the Fire Knight's Greatsword, and I'm not understanding why. Like, it's not bad, but it's not like insane. It's like A tier. I mean, like, it's... I mean, Colossal Swords themselves are, like, amazing due to, like, their range, relatively quick speeds for how much range they are and how much damage they get. How much range they have and how much damage they get. And they have, like, amazing skill options. And, like, the Fire Knight's Greatsword just gets, like, the best moveset out of, like, arguably any weapon in the entire game. Because it just gets a faster light attack combo compared to the regular Colossal Sword moveset. And it gets the poking heavy attack. So you can either go with a charged heavy attack build and just like fuck up everything. Because it does insane damage. Or you can use the light attacks and it just like gets pretty decent DPS, good stun lock potential. And also, it gets the most damage with the Flame Art infusion. So it can even outdamage the Guts' Greatsword with a Faith build. And if you use things like Flame Spear, which is like another S tier skill, which is like best paired alongside a Colossal Sword due to how much damage you can get, it's kind of broken. It's kind of broken. Die! 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 Nya, nya. In Dark 3 is the Mercenary Dual Curve Swords. What's this for? Click the button. I always get a stance break when I have no FP to punish it. I might actually run out of FP here, it's crazy. I ran out of FP. Oh, God, I can't wait to get later level where this thing can actually just destroy bosses in 5 hits instead of this many hits. Get the crit? No. It's a skill run, it's not a crit run. I don't make the rules. Actually, I do make the rules, but still. I mean, exactly, I make the rules, and I say no. Why do I have to touch the Darkwing Greatsword? But stuff like this is fine and many other broken weapons. I mean, the Darkwing Greatsword is better than these weapons. It's like they nerfed like the top 3 best weapons in the game. It's such a tease to get a stance break and no crit. Yeah, it's fine. Can I get this off in between? I can get it off in between attacks. Wow. Stance break? Wow. Like the Moog Spear? Yeah, like the Moog Spear. Then have Blasphemous Blade, Moog Spear, Darkman, Greatsword. The top 3 best weapons. But yeah, things like the Death Poker, Wing of Astel, Sword of Night and Flame, Bolt of Grand Sack still got left unchecked. They nerfed the Dragon King's Cragblade for some reason though. Not sure what that was about, but yeah. You should make some more Dark Souls 3 vids. I'm making a bunch of Soulsborne videos. So like I eventually talk about Dark Souls 3 when I do my ranking stuff. The next marathon's probably going to be a hammer marathon where I play the hammers and stuff. Oh yeah, Blood on Fang too, yeah. Is Blasphemous Blade still in the top 3? It's probably the best weapon in the game still. Because even though it did get nerfed, it did receive some... There's some things in the DLC that like help boost it. To make it even better than what it once was. Because the only nerfs that it received was like stance damage. Really. And like the ability to like send enemies flying to the ground. So it doesn't like stun lock as well either. So it's still a nerf, but like... Now you have buffs in the DLC that make it do like insane amounts of damage. So it's definitely the best weapon in the game. Was your turtle build with no rolling run fun? Oh yeah, it was fun, yeah. The no rolling run was actually really good. And I made a video about it, and I titled it The Best Tank Build in Elden Ring. Really good stuff. Euphoria can be OP? Euphoria can be, yeah. Demon Souls is underrated? It's a good game, yeah. I learned so much about Elden Ring from your vids and streams, and I would like the same for Dark Souls 3. Fair enough. Bloodfiend's arm's still going good, but after the Darkwind Greatsword was nerfed, it just doesn't feel the same. Can't play with it anymore. Damn. The only thing that got changed is like it's a bit less damage, and not that noticeable either. But it's mainly the stance damage that took a hit. So it doesn't like stance break anywhere near as well, but like it's still like a basically free projectile attack that does insane damage and really good for us to build up. So. What you do? Weapon builds in Dark Souls 3? Builds in Dark Souls 3? I mean, I actually did do a build video when I made my Faith video. Whatever, like the best Faith build in every single game. The thing is, like, making builds in the other games are not like really that complex. Because it's pretty much just like you use the weapon and then just put the stats in for the weapon to match. Like in Elden Ring, it's more complicated because there's like so many like specific talismans for specific builds, and there's crystal tiers and all these different types of buffs that you can use. Whereas like in the other games, it's pretty simple. Like a Claymore build. If you were to make a Claymore build in Dark Souls 1, you just get the Claymore and put points into strength and dexterity. Like that's it. There's no build there. Like, there's things you can add towards it. Like, you can use pyromancers if you wanted to, I guess. On, you know. But, like, the rings, like, is there even much, like, to really talk about with the rings? Like, it's either, like, just Fap Ring, Havel's Ring, or, like, Fap Ring, Wolf Ring. Like, that's about it. In Dark Souls 3, although it's a bit more complicated, but get the Spellblade set. But you can't get the Spellblade set that early, right? Why'd I even pick that up? Should I go grab the... Should I grab Terra Magica? Since I'm here. How many Stone Sword keys do I have? I'll just go light it up and get the dungeon, and if I do need it, I'll go kill him. We'll see. What's going on, Robert? How things, man? Top 5 fun builds in Dark Souls 3? I know the build creation only really matters once you end up using things like spells. And I already made like a Faith builds video. Yeah. And even then, like, there's only so many different types of Faith builds you can make in Dark Souls 3. Because it's pretty much just using like any lightning infused weapon. You just use like the best infusible weapon for the lightning infusion. Or like, you know, the sunlight straight sword. It's pretty cool. Builds aren't very diverse in Dark Souls 3? No, the build creation is better in Dark Souls 2. But the build creation in Dark Souls 3 is still better than, you know, Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, and Bloodborne at least. Topless stream when? Yeah, tomorrow. Let's go speak to my buddy pal EG. Actually, first things first. Did I go? I didn't actually go interact with the Mistwood Ruins, so I didn't actually get to hear Blide speak. Is there any FromSoft game where the best weapon isn't fun to use? Where the best weapon isn't fun to use? Now, typically, you can't really go wrong with just having really good damage. That could be very, very fun, you know? I mean, arguably Dark Souls 2, like, the best weapons in that game would just be, like, any fucking piercing sword. And that could be pretty boring sometimes, I guess. If you're just poking the entire time. I see people use the Sunlight Straight Sword Ash before boss fights. Why is that? It's like Golden Vow.
And I can also let your lot then wine. I am Carly.
It's like Golden Vow.
How I suppose. Next time you don't fright yourself.
It adds more damage and defenses. For like 40 seconds. But obviously there's no like Ashes of War in that game, so you can like, you know, interchange between different weapons. So like that one's just stuck on the Sunlight Straight Sword. And unfortunately it requires 16 faith and it's a bit later into the game. There is a spell-based version too, but that's tied behind Covenant farming, so we don't care about that. And it takes up like 2 whole slots as well. Where is my finger snap? Oh! 10% AR on the dab absorption? Yeah. Actually, I think it's like 11%. I think it's actually more than the spell. It gives you more of a damage boost in the spell version, but it just doesn't last as long. And for some reason, it doesn't actually stack. Or it does stack with things like Tears of Denial and Deep Protection, but you have to use it last, I think it is. Which kind of defeats the purpose of using... Actually, no, usually use it first, and then use things like Tears of Denial. Which kind of defeats the purpose of using Tears of Denial, right? Because you want to have it, like, last the entire time. Before a boss fight as well. So, anyway. What am I doing? We're going this way. What's this game you're playing? Among Us. Did you mod to get this weapon? Yes, use cheat engine to drop it. I should have done this earlier because this guy gives me a Somber too. I could add a +2 weapon for Godric. Whatever. Your favorite faith build? Probably a Maracus Hammer build. Pretty cool stuff. The Sword Lance bleed is insane. Yeah. It gets like Colossal Sword types of bleed build up while being a heavy thrusting sword. Pretty silly. Don't teleport away 1,000 times. That'd be fantastic. That lunged in way further than that. That one lunged in pretty far too. I mean, I had a feeling I was gonna get hit by that one, but the other one, he just dodged that shit. Walk it towards this. And again. Does he get hyper armor in that shit? Aha, that's what you get. That's what you get. How's your family doing? They're doing well. They're all doing okay. Is a Faith worth leveling for the Frayed Blade build? If you're like at higher levels, then you can go into Faith to use the Oath of Sunlight skill. Like we talked about with the Sunlight Straight Sword, but that's about it. Or like Tears of Denial, I guess, but I don't know, it's not gonna boost the damage. Where do you get the Sunlight Straight Sword? It's in a Mimic in Lothar Castle. It's before the Dragon Slayer armor. And where the Warriors of Sunlight Covenant is, there'll be like a little like crack in the wall. That you can jump off the balcony and Be down there. To the left of the boss room, basically. Is Carrying Sovereignty the best Ash of War? It's probably one of the best damaging Ashes of War. I'm not sure if it's the best one. Because I did a playthrough with it, and it doesn't fuck up everything, because it's still a long animation. And you get some hyper armor depending on the weapon. But not the most. So you can get interrupted very easily. Why did I do that? Why did I get off the horse? What's the best Milady build for Radahn? I know it's like wing stance, heavy attack spam, I guess. He's wicked to piercing damage, so. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go use the rest of the thingy. Got to get my souls. I could have actually picked up the golden seed that was next to that area, though. If I was smart, I would have done that. Could have made Marika's hammer better. They could have, yeah. Could have gave it a unique. It could have at least had the poking attack. Heavy hammer moveset. Because Radagon gets poking attacks. It feels like every single boss weapon should have just had a unique moveset and not just have like just generic weapon movesets. Favorite Ash of War is Flame Spear. Minus Phantom Slash. Nice. There's a Somber 2 in Weapon Peninsula. Whereabouts is it? There's barely any guides on weapons and spells on YouTube for Dark Souls 3. Yeah. If you see anything, it's probably for like PvP instead. Because like PvP was like way bigger than PvE when it came to like content creation and stuff. And like Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. You rarely saw anything for PvE. The only like PvE content that you saw back in the day was like speedruns. That was about it. Like you didn't even see like many challenge runs or anything. It's probably like Lobos. Lobos is like the only person probably doing like challenge runs in the older games. And it wasn't until Dark Souls 3, like way after Dark Souls 3, that they actually started doing no-hit runs. I think like Happy Hob was doing them. But he actually started with Dark Souls 1 though. But that was after Dark Souls 3 got released. And at that point, then he started getting more PvE content. PvE challenge runs and stuff. And it wasn't until Elden Ring that it just took off. With the PvE scene. Because like when I initially started doing PvE content, or content on YouTube for this game, I actually wanted initially to do like more PvP, because I thought that's where the end game was. Because like the entire time I've been like, you know, on YouTube looking at Souls content, it's always been PvP. So I just thought that was like the only option. But it wasn't. It was not. There was in fact other things. I don't know why I leveled up. Thankfully I have this in the back pocket. There's nothing, no reason to use anything besides the Dex build. I mean, there was, but like this still wasn't content for some reason. Because people made like PvP builds all the time, and you can argue that Dex builds could just be used all the time there too. Dialogue. Most poise damage Ash in last version. What do you mean by that? Elden Ring had 100 times more players? Yeah. But it's still weird that there wasn't really much PvE content. I guess like people just didn't really care to make it, I guess. I don't know why that was the case, but like there wasn't the content creator that was really doing it. But even then, like if you look at this game, like how many people are actually making like weapon category rankings where like they rank all the straight swords and rank all like the great swords? There really isn't anybody doing that either. Might be like some out there, I guess, more than back in Dark Souls 3, but Ash of War with the most posture damage. The Ash of War with the most posture damage. Well, like regular Ash of War? Or like including unique skills in that list too. Let's go get the intelligence tier. Yes. Yes to which question? But yeah, Lion's Claw is really good. I don't know. Is Wing of Astel still top 10? I'd say so, yes. Started playing 3 days ago trying to get my damage up. What are you using that you're trying to get your damage up? The thing is, the best way to actually improve your damage in this game, and actually all the Souls games, is actually leveling up the weapon. Because you don't really go into your damaging stats. No point in going to your damaging stats early on because the weapon gets pretty bad scalings. So just find where like the smithing stones are or somber stones are for your weapon. But yeah, the best stance breaking Ashes of War. Yeah, it's probably like Lion's Claw, Giant Hunts. They're really good. Impaling Thrust is good too. There's probably some other things that I'm forgetting about for some reason. Or Carrion Sovereignty. But the best unique skills for stance breaking, Ordovis's Greatsword. This one is actually the best one. But Ordovis's might be more consistent against like, because it does it in like one hit. But if you connect every single one of these attacks, it does more stance damage. And faster as well. I seen your ranking for the katanas on Elden Ring, and I seen the Dragon Scale blade low, and I used it, and you can make it kind of broken. It's fine. It just doesn't do anything like crazy though. It's just average damage. You get some frost buildup on the weapon, which is cool. The skill can hit pretty hard, but it's still like a close range skill that doesn't really get much hyper armor and a somewhat longer animation. So it's like, it's fine. And like the skill does buff the weapon to make it last a while. And it's like what, 100 and something more lightning damage, which is cool. So like with the buff, it can actually be like one of the highest damaging. But it still doesn't get bleed though, right? Which I don't know why that wasn't the case. Like there's nothing broken by having both like just average amount of frost and average bleed. There's nothing broken about that. Because like a frost infused katana is going to get you more frost and actually get you bleed. So, and that doesn't require to use the buff just to get a status effect. They figured it out themselves because it was doable with all the amounts of variation. Elden Ring is too big to try it out for yourself. Are you talking about like just builds and stuff like that? Maybe. I mean, people still like, I mean, that's probably not even the case because I literally drop a video going over like the top 10 best weapons and stuff in Dark Souls 3 and top 10 best weapons in Dark Souls 1, and like they each have over like 500,000 views. So people still want to know about the best weapons. Like they just weren't really talked about. I think it was like around about this time last year. I dropped like those videos and they have like insane amounts of views. Let's go get the magic tier. Let's go on video game. How things, man? What's the best buff I should use for the Starfist? New game +7. Endure. Why not? Why not? Endure is fun. Or Crackblade, you know. Depends. Honestly, Crackblade. Fuck it. Go with an Occult Infusion and slap on Crackblade. Or you can go Blood Flame Blade Endure. I don't know. It's up to you. Thought you were talking Elden Ring for a second? No. Please tell me how to get through this stupid area. Which area? Oh, Shulva? Oh. You gotta need like a bow and arrow and then like start hitting like the platforms that are across the way. So get yourself a bow and arrow and start hitting those like weird like fucking the pole thingies. I don't know how to explain them. Vid's got too many views because people me at least played Dark Souls 3 after Elden Ring. Yeah. But the point still stands. Like the fact that people watch those videos mean that they actually wanted to know about the best weapons and stuff. Your stream is exceptional. Thank you, Jose. Think Moonveil outclasses it? What outclasses this weapon? Or are you talking about the Dragon Scale Blade? I mean, is Blood Flame Blade even good? Like, what weapons would you use that for? And have it work? Basically, weapons that have passive bleed. Or, like, if you have a free buff active, you might as well just throw it on. Because there's just 40 more bleed build up. But weapons that, like, you know, have passive bleed, like katanas and stuff, you can just have it with a Keen Infusion, slap on Blood Flame Blade. And it's pretty much just going to, like, double the bleeds build up. But it's just going to do it over time. Like, over a couple seconds. But yeah, Blood Flame Blade is amazing. I don't need to get that. And it does ignore the motion values, yes. So if you're using like really quick skills like double slash, you can like benefit way more by having Blood Flame Blade. Compared to if you have like an occult infusion, then it's gonna have high amounts of arcane. That's good enough. Let's go put on the intelligence tier. You've never ranked the Spirit Ashes. That is true. Actually, I have ranked the DLC Spirit Ashes. And that was the only Spirit Ash video that I've made. Because I haven't really cared to make videos on Spirit Ashes because I haven't really played with them. Like, I've never played with a single, like, base game Spirit Ash. So I wouldn't even know what to say. That's not my thing. There's probably other people out there that have used Spirit Ashes a lot more than I have, that are more knowledgeable. Beat Sekiro yesterday, really good. Nice. It is really good. Would a Flame Art infused Guardian Soul Speed work well? Very much so, yes. Maybe with Flaming Strike? Yeah. Unfortunately, Flaming Strike, the projectile portion of the skill scales only with strength because it's a flame skill, not a flame art skill. Or fire skill, I mean. But it still works perfectly fine, and you can still buff it. Oh, what the hell am I doing? I'm so used to doing like the heavy attack combo after the skill. Can I use this shit? And again, give me a stance break. Thank you very much. Balanced damage. Balanced damage, and again. I just got hit from the back. What's going on, Sasha? How things? But yeah, Guardian Soul Spear gets really high base damage. I think it's the highest base damage in class. So like naturally paired alongside elemental builds, it does get stupid damage. It's really good. Yeah, Flame Strike and Flame Strike could be perfectly fine. Twould be perfectly fine. But once you end up getting Flaming Spear with a Faith build, that's just going to end with doing better. Or Flame Spear, I mean. Okay. I feel like I just want to go get the Carrion Knight set, because I feel like it'd fit perfectly with this theme of the build. So we might go do that. We're not going to kill Renala, though. So I command the Neil run. No. How about a top 10 most disappointing weapons? Maybe. I could do something like that. Anyway, intelligence tier, magic tier, damage. Two blondes walk into a bar. You think one of them see it. Blood Tax Asher War is the most underrated. Fast HP recovery and bleed build-up. Well, Blood Tax doesn't inherently give you a bleed build-up. You need to have it alongside like a bleed infusion, right? Or have a weapon that gets bleed. Because otherwise it's pretty much just the same thing as repeating thrust. But it just gives you health regen. But it's just called Blood Tax for some reason, I don't know why. If anything, the fact that it's tied behind a bleed-based skill is kind of limiting, because that means you can't pair it alongside elemental infusions. But yeah, the way to look at it is pretty much just repeating thrust, but with health regen, but like less damage. But the fact that it is a bleed-based skill, or falls under the blood-based category, means that it can get boosted by the Arnspark set, which is pretty cool. And that could make it have like inline damage with repeating thrust. Although it does consume like twice as much FP though. But yeah, Blood Tax is like amazing. It's like S tier. S tier. Is there any early mid-game weapons in Dark Souls 3 that either have really cool ability like the Frayed Blade? Early mid-game weapons in Dark Souls 3 that have a cool ability like the Frayed Blade. Mostly like there's really cool flashy skills and stuff were only like for the DLCs. So there really isn't much out there for like early game that's like flashy. Okay, how did both dogs manage to get on?
Summon run would be cool just because it'll be something super different compared to the runs you do.
Jesse, thank you for another donation. $5 this time, damn. I think a summon would be cool. I'll probably do it eventually, it's just a matter of like when. Maybe before the Night Rain comes out. Can't spell dog shit without dog. That is true. Give me some more mind. Put on this carrying knight set. Now we carrying knight. Oh, I forgot to go kill Alexander. Let's go do that. I completely forgot to kill him. Isn't it called blood tax because it takes HP when you use the skill? No. You are thinking of something else. The other bleed-based skills do that. It's like Seppuku, Blood Blade, Bloody Slash, they all take HP. But blood tax actually gives you HP back. Funny enough. What will the next Souls weapon class you rank? Probably the hammers. You're taxing the blood of your enemies. Dogs is the most hated mob? Yes. What are you playing at? Icy now? Didn't we get to finish his line of dialogue before he died? RIP! Bozo. I need to get some more vigor. That's funny. Funnily enough, I'm actually about to go to the Altus Plateau and go kill Gillica to get the Ritual Sword Talisman, which is a 10% damage boost, so I didn't actually need to even kill him. Probably could have saved him. Ah, who cares? Ah, cares. He's dead. Okay, I'm trying to think of early game, like, flashy weapons in Dark Souls 3. The Demon Fists are pretty flashy, I guess. They're like fire and stuff, and they can be flashy and look cool. They can be pretty early game. No, it's hard to think. Hard to think. Best hammer in the series is Mace in Dark Souls 3. I don't know about that one. Scott and Smith, how things, man? The weapons in Dark Souls 3, Ashes of Ariandel DLC that either have really cool abilities like the Frayed Blade or really fast moveset ability. Yeah, the Freighter Scythes are pretty fast and very flashy. Yeah. They're cool. Golden Vow. Onyx Blade is flashy? Yeah. Not that the fastest thing in the world. It's pretty much just like the health and steeple. Poor Gillica. Hammer stance damage for the charged heavy attack. It's like 52. It's like the same as like a colossal weapon, basically. Not 42, I mean, not 52. 42. Some colossal weapons. Some of them. It's very high. It's only at point blank range though. At a distance, it's not going to be as much. Mason Dogs 3 is unironically amazing because of Endure and it has pretty decent damage. Yeah, it's good. Right about the best though. Vigor.
Favorite number?
Probably 1. Best hammer in Dark Souls 3? It probably is the mace or like, I don't know, yeah, probably the mace. The Dragon Hammers are cool too. Trying to think. Hammers in Dark Souls 3. Can't think of anything. I want to go see Sinners again. When is the best empty theater day? Probably like today, like 11 in the morning. Favorite pizza topping?
Favorite pizza topping?
I don't know. I like meat. Anything with meat. But thank you for the donation again. Like asking me questions and donating. Oh yeah, Moonlight Greatsword is pretty flashy as well if you would do early dancer. Yeah, it's true. That's a cool weapon. It's not that fast though because it's a greatsword, but yeah. Been playing easy mode Elden Ring lately? Yes. That is correct. Is fire damage even good in Dark Souls 3? It's okay. It's fine. It's really good for early game. There's still a handful of bosses that are like weaker to it. I don't need to get Golden Vow. I don't need that. It's not as bad as magic damage, that's for sure.
Favorite question to be asked?
I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite question to be asked. I don't really have many favorite things. I'm sorry. I'm not really a favorites type of guy. I don't have favorites. I just enjoy things for what they are. I'm sorry. But thank you for the donation again. $1 p.m. is the earliest. Damn. Just go like 2 weeks from now. Most fun weapon in Dark Souls 3. Damn. I always enjoy the Demon Scar. That's because like using spells is fun too.
Favorite enjoyed thing?
Favorite enjoyed thing. I like games. I like enjoying the games and stuff. The wall pick in Dark Souls 3, it's cool. I don't think I care for that one much because it has Galvanize, which is just not as good as Endure. Well, Galvanize is good, but unfortunately it's a weapon buff. So you can't actually use like Pine Resin and shit. Which is unfortunate. I've never used the Demon Scar. Is it good? It is good, yeah. It's pure fire damage and curved sword. Gets a decent skill, but the heavy attack can cast pyromancies, which makes it fun. It's basically like the magma blade, but the heavy attack can cast spells. Think about it that way. And it's just pure fire damage, so it's split damage. Why am I even going this way? I needed to go this way last run. Why am I even here? What the hell am I doing? So, yeah. And the thing is, you don't really lose out on much by having a heavy attack. By not having a heavy attack on the curved sword, because curved sword heavy attacks kind of suck anyway. So, you're not really losing out on much. Let's talk about armors. Armor? I mean, there's not really much to talk about. It's just fashion. Unless you go with a tank build. Jesse, with another donation.
I'm done now. Have a great stream, Lamau.
Thank you for that. Thank you for popping by and for all the donations. Way too kind. Can we get W's for Jesse with all the donations? What was the first ever weapon you built around in all the games? Well, my first game was Dark Souls 1, and I think it was probably the Iater. I picked up the Iater. I was like, I want to use this fucking cool-ass katana. This has a cool, like, heavy attack thingy. After I was, like, looking at some weapons, I was like, I want to use this thing. So, yeah. And then I think I used the Flamberge for my second playthrough. So I think those two weapons. Yeah. I didn't like hammers as much back then. I was more into like curved swords and katanas and stuff. Even though I used the Flamberge, which is a great sword. On my second playthrough. I didn't even know what I liked back then. I guess I just liked shit that just looked... I don't know. I don't know what I liked. I mean, they're both bleed weapons, but I don't think I really cared much actually had bleed, because bleed wasn't really anything amazing back then. Let's go kill Radahn. I don't know what to do. What's a weapon that's consistently S tier in every Souls game? Well, like there's Y-hander, I guess, yeah. Actually, no, the guts is not even the guts is great. So not even this Y-hander either. The gut, I don't know. There's actually nothing really that's consistently S tier. Because like the Y-hander, the Claymore are kind of like shit in Dark Souls too. Not shit, they're just like not really worth it. Not S tier at least. And the guts is great sword, same thing in Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, not really the best. Is Y and D still is great? It's fine. But like there's so many other weapons that get the exact same moveset as this Y-hander that it can just get more damage. Like I said, it's a fine early game option, but that's about it. Then you're better off doing the good old switcheroo. And in Dark Souls 3's Y-hander is outclassed by the Astora's Greatsword, because it's the exact same moveset. But just, it gets more damage, and a better skill, and more range, and it's lighter. I love the DS2's Y-hander, it's fun. Yeah, it's good, but it's just outclassed. I forget what it's outclassed by exactly, I'm forgetting already, even though I just did an Ultra Greatsword ranking list. I mean, there's so many things that get the same heavy attack, but like they get the slower version because like it's a projectile. So things like the Drake Wing Greatsword or the what do you call the other ones? I forget the name of them. Like the Smelter Sword and stuff. And the Ivory King Greatsword. They all get the same moveset, but it's like the projectile version, so it considers more durability and it's a bit slower. But I'm pretty sure I think it's the Drake Keepers, which you get it later in the game. So I was like, you know. But the Drake Keepers gets the exact same moveset as this Y-hander. But just more damage. But it's like way heavier. So I was like, it's a good early game option. But like, I don't know, if I wanted to have that same moveset, I'd rather have the ones that get like the insane damage. But they're all later in the game, so. So it's good for early game. But that's why I still wouldn't put it into like the S tier though. There's like lots of weapons like that in Dark Souls 2. It's just like, this is just meant for early game. Early to mid game. I mean, is Lightning Blade worth getting for my Cell Sword Twin Blade build despite having to get 30 Faith? I mean, if you already hit 40 Dexterity and you have like lots of health and stamina and stuff, then sure, go ahead. It depends on your level. Otherwise, just use like Gold Pine Resin. It's perfectly fine. Can you stop moving? I love big stance damage. Hello, click the button, please. It didn't one cycle, bad weapon. Let's go. Should I get the gold Scarab Talisman? Forget about that one. Gotta go grab that. What controller do you use? This is a PS5 controller. I was like look down to see what controller I was using. As if I don't already know. Consort delivered? Yeah. It'd be pretty funny if I actually said that on the screen. How much stance does the Paraffin bottles do? Not much. Basically non-existent for the most part. So like the heavy attacks do like 20 something stance damage. It's like, it's pretty shit. Vigor. Let's get some bigger. Get some health going on. 25. Let's go get another talisman pouch.
Only fine. You have now to become the phantasm.
Okay. Fantastic. I'm fat rolling somehow. How did this happen? Let's take that off. We don't need that. Let's go kill the Draconic Tree Sentinel. Actually, no. The Gold Scarab Talisman. I don't need it. I'm not bothered to go get it right now. Who cares? It's fine. We don't need a Gold Scarab Talisman. Freighter's scythes any good? They are good, yeah. They're okay. They do well. They're pretty, like, I don't think they're S tier, but probably A tier still. Because the skill can stun lock pretty nicely. And the heavy attack of the skill can actually do some nice frost build up and serve as a nice AoE. But the weapon without the skill is like the worst thing of all time. It's awful. Because I'm pretty sure it doesn't get bleed, right? This weapon. And like the main weapon doesn't even scale off the intelligence stat. It's just like dexterity and strength. And it's like slower than every other scythe. But the skill is good. Skill is good. I just realized Millennia should be literally be gooning us up because we finished her job to deliver Radahn to Mikola. Ungrateful cunt. Corvian Scythe better? Yeah. This doesn't rely on just the skill for it to be good. Go ahead and buff. I'm just gonna keep spamming. I'm gonna trade out. I don't care. Give me another stance break. I'm going for it again. Nice. And that's why you level up your vigor. Milady boasts sexy weapon. Yes. I'm going to the other Souls games from Demon Souls. Makes me glitch up because in my head I have to worry about carry weight. Oh. You ain't gotta do that, buddy. It's fine. I'll see you, Brooklyn. You have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Gold Scarab where? I'm not bothered to get it. I don't care anymore. It's too much out of the way. It's like 5 minutes of like running and killing the stupid enemy that I hate trying to fight. The Clean Rot Knights are the most obnoxious knights in the entire series. Fucking annoying. They wanted this stupid shield. Oh, they're disgusting. Hate them pieces of shits. Sekiro's exploration was worse than Armored Core 6. That's funny. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think it was that bad. Because you still got incentivized by, like, going through different locations first. And it's still, like, some... They're, like, some rewards. Whereas, like, the exploration and armored cores, like, you get some, like, cool weapons sometimes.
For bringing here and thus I shall to farewell. I shall leave.
But it's not really like that. It's not really all there. Whereas, like, you know... You might get some prayer beads and shit. Which is very important. Find different ways to actually, like, attack an area. Because it's more stealth-based, I guess. I might generally like a clean inventory in these games, except Dark Souls is one you have to pay 3,000 to store items. Well, yeah, for the bottomless box, yeah. I mean, at least you can just do it at the bonfire, I guess. It revolutionized that. You could do like everything at the Dark Souls 1 bonfire. What are your favorite straight swords to power stance? The Regalia. So I can spam the skill. Nah, I don't know. They're all the same thing. I think I like the Lord Sworn straight swords. They're really good. Like, you can just have, like, the long sword on the offhands if you don't have to farm for them. Like, a lot of the straight swords perform very similar in this game. Actually, all the games. But if you just want to straight up just, like, power stance, light attack spam and stuff, and... the broadsword gets the most damage. So you can just go with the broadsword. But if you're going to use things like square off as well, then you can use like a Lord Sworn straight sword because it gets the higher crit damage, which is cool. And it gets more range too. What is your favorite favorite boss weapon? This one's your favorite boss weapon? This is not a boss weapon though. Are you talking about Freighter's Scythes? Oh, okay. It's not split damage because one is pure physical, the other one is pure magic, and the only stance strong attack costs FP. Yeah, it's a fun weapon, yeah. But it's only good when you use a skill. Which is fine for the most part. It's just like, it's not useful like all the time. In terms of like, it's good for sustainable DPS if you have like a longer opening or if you can stun lock something. But otherwise, the first part of the animation is still pretty long with the skill. And you're like just stuck using like the shitty light attacks. And the fact that I was making that one's pure physical damage and the other one's magic damage is not because of split damage. It was because the fact that you're just not benefiting of actually leveling up the intelligence stat as much. FromSoft should revolutionize making upgrading more than one weapon not obnoxious as fuck. That'd be cool. Can you make a charged heavy only run with this weapon? Maybe eventually. Maybe eventually. This one is a fun weapon to use, yeah. But I could have combined them both, but I don't know. Let's go spam the skill. I haven't done it before. Might as well. Elden Ring gave me chronic neck pain. Nice. That's gonna hurt. The gold fat boys before Lothric are the worst enemies in the series. Oh, like the Winged Knights? At least you can backstab them. Pretty easily. But yeah, when you're fighting all three of them at once, they're pretty obnoxious. Stop moving and dodging my attack! God! Thank you. I should outspace that. Never mind. Okay, it's gonna hit me again. I'm just gonna keep healing until he stops. I'm just gonna keep healing until you stop. It's called being stubborn, chat. That's what it's called. Elden Ring gave you brain rot? Nice. And they should have recycled the Morian blade and made the Ghost Flame theme straight sword. That would have been pretty cool. Who would win in a bear fist fight? 100 wandering nobles or 1 rune bear? The rune bear would win. Just jump away so I can heal. I'm going back to my thingy. What's going on? You die. How things, man? I'm Ark. What's up? What's going on? Let's get some more intelligence. What's an Elden Ring mob you can beat up? Consort Radon. I could fuck him up. Let's go to the Magic Scorpion Charm. Magic Scorpion Charm. Because who wants to do a quest line? Which boss is gonna give me trouble? Maybe this guy. I should be able to get this up in time, right? Just in time. It's actually a pretty quick animation. That hit me. Okay, come this way. That's gonna hit me. I should stance break there, right? Yeah. He just like canceled the attack. That's crazy. Anyway, GG. And the Spellblade set? I mean, I can get the Spellblade set after fighting like Malekith or some shit for free, I guess, right? I don't use it right now anyway. It looks stupid. It looks ugly. Millennia and Rolana will give you the hardest. Probably, yeah. Probably Rolana would, yeah. Blade of Mercy also boosts magic damage. Blade of Mercy boosts all damage, yeah. Even spell damage, I believe.
Allow me, you are unable prevented. The thorns are husk the only way and become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame then and guide you.
He gave you a lot of trouble? Yep. I got hit once. Bad weapon. I had to heal there, chat. My last playthrough with my last weapon, I didn't even need to heal at all. Because I had the tank build, and the tank build was putting in work. I don't know how to say that name, but thank you for the follow, buddy. Marquise? Maybe Marquise. Let's get some intelligence going on. Get some more vigor. You get the Spellblade set now if you did Ronnie's quest. Can you? It still looks ugly. Okay. Show all graces. Let's go teleport here. I love teleporting. Do I need to ask how the run is going? Maybe you should have to ask how the run is going. What if I've been having a terrible time? I want to use the little jar ashes. Why would you send those little guys into battle for you? Just leave them on your farm. Have them tend to the crops instead. Because I'm a coward. Okay, cool. I sold the farm. Okay. I know you've put in the time to master this game, but it's still a pleasure watching you make it look easy. Nice. I'm glad you appreciate watching me play the game every day. Doing the same thing. It's still fun. Gaming is fun. I still have a +4 weapon. I forgot to get like a 6 and a 7 and a 5 and a whatever the hell else that I need to go get. Let's go to the volcano, man. I get a 7 and an 8. Well, not 7 and 8, I may not. Oh, wrong button. A 5, a 6, and a 7. There's an 8 right there. Okay, how did this happen? Is there a 7 somewhere here? I think there is a 7 here, right? I think there's like a 7 on like a chair over there. Are you okay? Yes. I mean, a +4 weapon kind of gave Morgat a not good time. He didn't tell me why the Convergence didn't do Elden Ring better. Oh, because it's a complete balancing mess. And like half of things don't even make sense, like from a thematic standpoint. That is like change things to make them just different. So yeah. Like it's a different experience, but it's not better. It's like, it's even less balanced in this game. And like a lot of like the weapons and spells and different stuff they have, this like it makes it look very cartoony, you know? Like it's a cool thing to play. Like if you just want a different experience of Elden Ring, then play it, but it's just not it's not better than the base game. Some of like the level design changes were interesting too. Like some places were just better, like, you know, like doing anything to the Lake of Rod is like automatically like just a better fucking is automatically a positive. Yeah. I love Yui the most. Nice. Love you too, Big. Master Content Milker. That is exactly what I'd be doing. Play some Kazan. I will eventually when it goes on sale. That way you guys can like backstate me the entire time. Because everyone will know all the amazing strats and I don't have to look up anything. Then I can just be like, which one's the best one for this? Where do I go for this? I love you the most. Love you too, Kara. Where is the chair that has the Somber Stone? Is it a Somber 7 or is it like a 9? I think it's like over there, right? I don't even know. I don't even know. Pirate it? I don't even know how to do that. Since I'm here, let's go get this fucking tree. Because it'll be funny. This weapon is at +4, by the way, chat. And then mountaintops, and it's +4. Ah, he's one shot. What a shame. What vids do you plan to make for Night Rain? I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's like the most one shot I've ever seen a boss. If I just used Golden Vow, I would have won there. Kazan is boring. It's only hard because the enemies have massive HP pools. I probably just played on easy mode. Is Maka didn't get a Kazan key? Yeah, they didn't send me a key. I'm not playing a game that they're not going to give me for free. I need to play free games. He's gonna summon. What a loser. Why did that one destroy him earlier? Like way earlier. Imagine if that was plus 10. That would have died even faster. Because plus 10 is higher than plus 4. If you guys did not know. There's demi-humans here? Is it not here? Oh, it is there. Cool. I was like, where's the guy with the chair? Is this a number 8, 9, or... I don't know what the hell this is. I think it's a 9. It is a 9. Where the hell do I get a 7 from? Is there a 7 somewhere here in this area? The hands drop a 7. I'm sorry, hype for Night Rain. It looks fun. Yeah. Capital, yeah, I can get one of the sewers, I guess. I can go pick that one up. Where am I getting a 5 and a 6 from? Wait, doesn't this bell bearing up here let me buy 5s and 6s? I think it does. Yeah, there's a 7 on the way in the Forbidden Lands. I know about that one. There's a scarab here that drops it. Where? Where? Oh, the frozen tree after the Zamor ruins. I see. I'm telling me to get good is like telling a goldfish to learn physics. No faith in yourself, huh? Back to the Zamor ruins. But it's in a tree. Do I have to hit it with a projectile attack? Can I hit it with this? Is this gonna hit far enough? Physics sucks? Damn. You fucking bird. I'm gonna get 3 taps by a bird? What? I can win this. This is so winnable. Nice. Now where is this fucking scarab? It's there! Who made this game? Is the stance damage in this attack skill still busted? Yes. Yes, it is. What was the thought process? I'd land on the branch. And then I'd kill it. That was a thought process. I don't think I even needed to do that. I could have just done this from here. No, I can't hit it from there. No, you stupid bird! Where's my horsey? I can't hit the fucking scarab. Okay. 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 We got this. We got this. We done got this. We got this. We done got this. Why is there a second bird? Chat, this game is hard. Go land on that side. I'm not using the R2. This is a skill-only run. Reach further. It's like they designed this just for me for this run. The only time that I decided to get a Somber 7 from this exact Scarab. No, come on. Watch this. Ready? Watch this skill. We're gonna sprint. And then we're gonna jump off with that, and that didn't work out. What if I just like go down here and then aim upwards? Would it hit it? I keep missing. Ah! Ha! Easy game. God, I fucking hate birds so much. That's what you get. That's what you get. That was the easiest Somber 7 experience in the game. Okay. Off of the bell bearing. Let me buy the 5s and 6s. Now we can go get a +9 weapon. Okay. Sounds like something my cat would say. Okay, +9. We have all the talismans that we need now. Let's just go kill some stuff. Starting with a fire giant. I might want to make a faith katana. What affinity should I use, and what katana do you think is best? Well, you get the most damage out of an Uchi katana. And probably flame arts for the most part. You can just go cycle back and forth, like flame art and sacred. With whatever boss that you're fighting. Most of the time you're going to be at the flame art infusion. And in terms of skills, flame spear is really good once you get to the DLC. Otherwise, you can just use things like Unsheath if you wanted to. But yes, Sacred Blade if you wanted to go the holy build, then... So yeah. Or Fire Giant. Fuck the Fire Giant. Spellblade should be at the round table. I think I need to burn the tree first, right? Because I think, what's his name needs to be like dead or dying or suffering, whatever it is. Will you do a spear or axe marathon soon? No. No. Probably not. Sorry. We'll just go dump into... I think at this amount of vigor, I could probably survive an attack off the fire giant. Oh, I don't have the magic scorpion charm. I can't.
I command the Neil Great Axe run soon. Trust me.
Surely. Maybe tomorrow. Thank you, Hira, for the prime sub. The 2 months as well. Thank you, man. Good W's for Hira. Thoughts on Big Cock Bok? Cool guy. He's a cool dude. He doesn't talk to Rani. Rajir dies shortly after. Talking to Rani? Yuck. How do I make my face beautiful like yours? You talking about like my in-game character? Where did my souls go? Why the fuck are they down there? How the hell are they over there? Flame Peak. Not very peak. Okay, we're good. What's my golden seed situation looking like? We have one. We're not gonna be able to get another one. 10 plus 9 flasks is good enough. Steph with the gifted sub or membership thingy. Do you have W's for Steph for gifting a membership? What's my mind looking like right now? I have 20 mind. That's fine. Okay, put your foot right there. That's nice. And now we just keep spamming. Oh yeah, that's the damage you want to see. Are you stupid, big, fat, dumb idiot? Where's my stance break? Thank you. It's putting in work, chat. It is putting in work. Look at that. Perfect timing and spacing. Look at that right there. And people tell me that the Wing of Astel isn't S tier. Finally. We're doing damage. I needed 1 FP flask to kill him. Only 1 FP flask. I was like, I'm not gonna use Golden Vow. I want to save my FP just in case. Oh shit. Everyone knows that the only true S tier weapon is the Vikes War Spear? Yeah. People said you couldn't do it. They said I couldn't do it. But I actually have like heard takes that, you know, the Wing of Astel is not that good and it's not top 10 or anything like that. How is the kitty doing? She's doing well. She's okay. She can be like hyper and crazy and stuff, but she likes to chill and sleep with me a bunch. She's cute. Who would win 100 humans or 1 gorilla? It depends. Are these like humans unarmed? The cat got so big? Yeah, she's really big now, yeah. Well, she's tiny, but you know, big from once she was, you know what I'm saying? That one. Will Rusty ever stop getting trolled for that 306 weapon ranking? Probably not, no. Didn't you put the Wing of Astel like at number like 100 and something as well? Bare hands? Okay, assuming that is like a... Okay, is it 100 humans? Are just like random people they just pick off the street? Like a mix of like men and women? And like young kids? Like... Like, what are you talking about here? 100 babies versus 1 gorilla. Volunteers. 100 volunteers. If the only people that are volunteering are either people that are don't value their life, or big buff dudes that are like super confident that they could actually win. I feel like if you're volunteering, that means you're willing to die. And I feel like 100 men could win. Right? But I feel like if it's just like a bunch of random people that are like I'm not expecting, that are like just forced to do it, as soon as like the gorilla picks up one guy and like snaps him in half, everyone's gonna be like, I'm not going in next. Right? Like like a gorilla can get jumped by like 10 people, but like all it has to do is pick up one, then kill it. Then everyone's gonna be like, I'm good. I'm out. Because morale is a very big part of warfare, you know? Especially like big combat like that. And I feel like if you're in a situation where you see someone get brutally murdered like that, it's not going to be very well. It's not going to go very well. Not good for the morale. Favorite infusible weapon? I don't know. Probably the venomous fang. It's pretty cool. Constant and chill watching Yui without someone bringing up my friend and fellow content creator Rusty. Yeah, it'd be like that. Every single time that I make a ranking video. It's like, look, remember when Rusty did this? It's like so much better than Rusty. It is what it is. He makes fine videos. What are the new and old poise values for the Darkwind Greatsword? I think it used to do like 30 something stance damage. And now it does like 20. Something like that. Something around about there. I think it's like a bit less than 20, but it used to like 30 or 35 stance damage. Maybe it's around about 20. I think if you're at point blank range, it's about 30 though. But the projectile portion doesn't do as much as it once did. Rusty is a better script writer. Yeah, Rusty's production value is like super high. And he well, I don't script my videos though, so that's a thing. My videos is me just freestyling. I just click the button and like everything's there. Then I just talk about it, and like if it was edited later, like any like mistakes that I made. So there's some videos that I do script. But all my ranking videos I don't script, because I don't need to. That's why you might like notice that sometimes I just like reuse the same like filler words over and over again, because like they're just not scripted. Like I didn't know what I'm saying sometimes. I just say stuff, and like I just said that same word like 10 times in a row, because like I'm just like freestyling. Okay, I'm not even paying attention right now. Hold up a second. You dumb fat piece of shit. Well, that's not good for me. I knew that was gonna happen, I just didn't have enough time to dodge it though. I don't know I didn't dodge it, I was like, I'm just gonna sprint around it. Just gotta stay at full health, who cares? Go ahead, transform. His production value is crazy, yeah. I don't like editing, and I'm not gonna pay someone to edit because my videos don't get that many views. So, but even when my videos do get lots of views, I'm like, I don't need to edit because my videos are already getting good views. So, and I feel like my editing process would be like way harder. I don't know. I'm not sure if Rusty edits his own videos or not, but I don't know. I can't do it. Like I put in like the bare minimum sometimes, and even if I have to try like a little bit more by like annotating the video and putting like damage numbers on the screen, I get annoyed by doing that. Like I don't bother to do this shit. Like I just want to talk about it, and that's it. Like I don't mind playing the game every single day and testing out all this stuff and looking at the numbers and memorizing this shit and talking about it, but as soon as I go to edit the video, it's like, ugh. But it's fine. It's better than a real job. That's for sure. Can you collab with him? I don't know. Does Rusty even know who I am? Do you think Rusty knows about me? Your slop work production value makes your videos cozy though. My slop work production? I don't think it's that bad. I mean, the thing is, you don't have to like over edit videos like the ones that I have, right? It's just like, it's just the game. I don't know. Well, the thing is, when I do watch like videos and content on like other games and stuff, I'll notice that like the average content creator, when they talk about like similar things that I talk about, like ranking videos and stuff, the production will be like so much higher. But like there's also the same type of content creators that say things like, make sure you guys subscribe because only 10% of people have actually subscribed, and they have like the over-the-top production and like the sometimes background music shit too. And I feel like that type of style doesn't really fit as well with the Souls fan base. Because like they probably associate that stuff with like, that's Fortnite YouTuber energy. So, yeah. Like the Souls fan base is convinced that every single multiplayer game is like fucking slop and terrible and selling out, then they want to be associated the furthest thing from that. You should try out Expedition 33. I just heard about it. I know it's a turn-based game, right? I know I could look into it. It'd probably be another game that I get when it's on sale. Best ashes for an infusible dagger run. Looking at the bloodstained. Okay. The bloodstained dagger. I can go like an occult infused bloodstained dagger and use like bloody slash. Because the thing is, bloody slash does just as much damage if you put it on a dagger or you put it on a curved sword or like a katana. Because it's kind of like a projectile attack type of thing. Otherwise, in terms of like other damaging based katana skills, there's not really much. That's actually good. You could probably use things like quick step, I guess. It's cool. But yeah, it would just basically be like projectile attacks. It's like the only thing that I really want to use. Because things like impaling thrust, although they're gonna be pretty decent, like with the dagger range, it's not gonna be the best thing in the world. Do you plan on getting a Switch 2? Yes. I mean, I'm gonna get a Switch 2 to play, you know, more than just Duskbloods. I'm gonna play Mario Kart, I'm gonna play Donkey Kong. The new Pokemon games. And Duskbloods. And Elden Ring too. I instead of a +9 weapon, I should have got a +10. I forgot to get a Stomper 10. How am I gonna win now? I choose personality over production. Well, like I don't know. I didn't think I'd talk about my. I don't think my personality gets showcased in my videos, right? Because I just talk strictly about the weapons in most cases. I don't know. Do you guys like get like a good gauge of like my personality is like when you watch like my ranking videos? I think I don't know. If anything, I just sound like a fucking nerd, right? I think the only takeaway is that like you're just passionate about the game. Okay, stand right in the middle. So, when I hit you with this... Oh, that was the worst. He dodged it. Because I wanted it to happen to where he was going to get hit by the second phase as well. But, whatever, game. Whatever, game. That was not a part of the plan. You're disgusting. I hate when they move and dodge my attacks. That's the worst. He did not get stance broken by that somehow. That's fine, he's dead now. If he didn't get clapped by the pillar, fine, he died. Okay, let's go drop some stuff. What was I dropping again? I forgot to get a Somber Stone, Somber 10, so let's get one of those. Give me the shot of Alexander. Because I can get it at this point in the game now. Even though I already killed him. And... just go get me the gold Scarab Talisman. I can't not have the gold Scarab Talisman. I need a better Xbox to play the game. It's on Game Pass. Pokemon stream when? Tomorrow. Will you play Elden on the Switch too? Yeah, why not? See what it's like. See what it's like. I mean, I feel like at the same time that it gets released, there's going to be an update. So I'm probably not going to play it on the Switch 2 straight away. Unless it gets released for the Switch 2 first, which that'd be pretty interesting. So, yeah. Are there any Ashes of War similar to the Wing of Astel? Like a regular Ash of War? Or like it comes like unique skills? Because yeah, the Bastard Stars gets a very similar skill to this one. It's actually called the exact same thing. And it's on a flail though, so it's just like worse. But it's like, the difference is that the Bastard Stars, it like lunges in really far. And it does it in like a wider like radius. But it's not as fast, doesn't do as much damage, nor as much stance damage if all of them connect. But like the benefit is that it can lunge in further. That's about it though. Other than that, it's like it's not really worth using, especially because it's a flail. Why no stance break? I think this Ash Warrior is the best at this. I don't know how it didn't stance break there. Maybe because he dodged half of them because he ran away. He's super fast. Against bosses that like run pretty quickly, I just use the heavy attacks instead. Or like you just combo them back and forth. So like you just use the skill into the heavy attack. So even if they dodge half the skill, the heavy attack will do like 40 something stance damage. Saucy, thank you for the follow. What's going on? Hope you've been well. It comes through a little bit, it's sometimes, but it's pretty straightforward. Because there's so much like information that I want to share. I don't have like time to like do what Rusty does. Where he, you know, cracks some jokes and whatnot. I'd be like, no, I need to fill up as much like info as possible and like nerd out. But Rusty would think of like some really like unique and creative pun. So yeah. I rocks what you play. Thanks, man. The stance damage and the heavy attack is like 42 stance damage roughly. I think it's like 42 or 43. At point blank range. Oh, I was about to do it there. Fuck. That would have been tragic. Would have had to start the entire run again. Okay, I'd very much appreciate it if you just didn't. Haha, no more heals for you. Stop dodging. Through the pillar. Okay, somehow he hit me through the pillar and I didn't hit him through the pillar. I just realized if you actually hit all of them, that means if you actually shoot it at a wall like that and they're actually next to the wall, that's gonna do max damage. It's crazy. What hose do you follow on Instagram? I don't have an Instagram, so I don't follow no hose. I'm sorry. Bastard Stars would have had a better time killing that scarab hanging on the tree? Probably, yeah. And also the Bastard Stars does have like, it lunges in and actually has a weapon hitbox as well. So like, you're actually going to guarantee to do damage. And it could probably help stun lock a bit better too. So if you're fighting enemies like Priya against Gideon, Bastard Stars probably would have worked better. How did you get the weapon from the start? Yeah, cheat engine, yeah. I didn't do a skip, I wasn't bothered. The reason why I did this run to begin with is because I woke up late. And I was like, I need to do a quick run now because I woke up late. I actually was planning to do a level 1 +0 run today. And every single death was going to be 10 push-ups. I was going to do another push-up run, but do it with a +0 weapon at level 1. That was going to be the run today. But yeah, that was too late, so. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I actually also want to do a run with the Shield of Night. I actually haven't done one of those either. Is it keeping at Light's Load worth it in Dark Souls 3? It's cool. If you have like a light weapon and you want to have like and you're using like light armor, like and you're gonna be light rolling, it's fine. But medium roll is like still good enough. So if you'd like feel like you're taking too much damage, then probably switch. But you could just use like the Ring of Steel and Protection to compensate. Do you use a DualShock? No, it's a DualSense. It's a PS5. I got a red one. I actually got like 5 PS5 controllers. But 3 of them are broken though. But I got this red one. I got a silver one. Got a purple one too. And I have like a white, black, and another red one. That's a different shade to red. But they all like have like stick drift and stuff. But I had them for like years though, so. What about on Twitter? I don't have Twitter.
Long and hard.
Long and hard. Walking towards this place. Close enough. Perfect. Beautiful. Give me the stance break. Is he gonna transform? Yeah, he is. That's fine. I don't use TikTok either. I'm gonna throw it at the ground. He's gonna go jumping towards it. He's gonna get stance broken. He didn't get stance broken. That's fine. I thought he was gonna get stance broken. Now I fight as Horaloo. I hit him with 1 just before the second phase started. And hit 2 as the second phase happened. How did that not stance break him? How? You can't aim the Ashwar at the ground like rolling sparks. It's not going to explode on impact, no. But you can, you know, you can use it as a trap like what I did there. 7 sucks at stance breaking? Yep, it sucks. Confirmed it's terrible. It didn't stance break him fast enough. It took 1 extra hit than I thought it would have. But I actually thought that the AoE was actually going to be more closer towards the ground. I thought it was going to stay there, but actually spread out wider than I thought. So I only end up hitting with like half of them. Not even that. Is there a pink one? What, controller? I don't have a pink controller, but there is a pink controller out there, yeah. Will you do a Rolling Sparks Ash run? I have done Rolling Sparks Ash run. And that was actually after the nerf as well. It's not that bad, actually. It's pretty decent. Can you use this weapon similarly to gravitational missile and aim it at the floor? I just did that, right? It's not going to explode on impact, no. Let's get some more intelligence. Oh, wall of sparks. Oh, okay. I could probably do one of those eventually. You know what? I don't need mines. Give me some damage. I want damage. I want to kill things faster. Wait, I need to get this a +10. It's only a +9. All my DualSense get stick drift even quickly, even the scuff one I bought. Really? I mean, in my time, in like my 4,000 hours playing, probably even more than that actually, that's a lie. I'm probably like 5,000 hours playing on a PS5. I think I have about 4 controllers that experience stick drift. About 4. What's going on, I? How things, man? But yeah, I'm fine with them. They work fine because, you know, I have a PS5, so. And I bought them for cheap. Those like I got like a sale, like during like Black Friday. I got like 2 for like 100 or some shit like that. That's Australian dollars, so. Pretty cheap. And I got one gifted for me as well. And I like the PS5 controller. It's nice size. I'm just used to it as well, because I've been playing with it forever. And I just like having the joysticks, you know. What's the word? Parallel? I guess? I don't know. In line? Symmetrical? I don't know. Whatever the fuck the word is. I don't like the Xbox setup. Basically. Collinear. Thank you, Big. Surely. Get cooked, son. Get cooked, son. Throw it at the ground, no look dodge. Just went based on timing. I play this game too much. Okay, now surely Elden Beast gets absolutely cooked here. Because he's a large target. So surely like every single one of these projectiles gets hit. As I missed one. But he should get stance broken like right here, right? Yeah. Oh, I got hit by the fire. Ripped the 1 cycle. See, that was that 1 extra hit that I could have gotten with my boost to the Ritual Sword Talisman. God damn it. Is it boosted by Terra Magica? It is boosted by Terra Magica, yeah. I just haven't been bothered getting it. I wasn't bothered. He's going a similar way. He's going for Elden styles, actually. GG. I have a gold pick with Foul. Let's use it. And a Remembrance. Pop that one too. And another Remembrance. Pop that one as well. Let's go to the DLC. Fight some DLC bosses. Millennia? Yeah, we could do Millennia as well. Probably do it in a bit. Okay, 60 intelligence. Let's get some health. 49. Just like that at level 108. After 2 hours. Can you do Milady? Can I do Milady? I'm gonna need some more context in that statement, buddy. What do you mean by that? That was quick. It was, yeah. This is why I wish we just had like a boss rush mode, because we could do like 5 builds a run if we just had a boss rush mode. Be great. 5 builds a stream, I mean. 5 runs a stream. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I don't need this many FP flasks anymore. I killed that stupid NPC trio first try. Nice. Good job. Can I do a Milady run? Oh. I already have. I've done a wing stance run before. So yeah. But that was like the only Milady run that I've done. Nothing else really. Might not played with it a bunch. I've played with it enough times. One of these days we'll add a boss rush mod? Yeah. A fire sprite stone or something run? Actually, the fire sprite stones. I was just thinking about doing that run. Stance break, stance break, stance break. Nice. We actually might get the 1 cycle if I didn't have to use FP. Ah, we're good. We're fine. We're so fine. Oh, Dynasty. Maybe he is an S tier boss. No hit? No hit. Now let's go mess up the bosses in the DLC. Get some more mind. I don't need mind. Who am I kidding? Let's get some vigor. Trade out. Get some endurance, actually. I 1-cycled him with the Bastard Stars? Nice. Man, I did a Bastard Stars run, playthrough, ages ago. And it was like one of the easiest playthroughs I had at that point in the game when I was playing it. So Bastard Stars is honestly like, the skills can be S tier, but like I'm never going to put the Bastard Stars into the S tier when this weapon exists. And the fact that the Bastard Stars is a flail. The Lost Grace discovered. What's the stance damage in the Blast of the Ash of War? If like every single one of those like AoEs hit, it could do like almost 60 stance damage. It's pretty absurd. But like obviously, realistically against most bosses, it's only going to hit like half of them. So you're probably doing like 30 to 40 stance damage for the most part. Which is still really good. I didn't even know why I'm coming up here. I mean, I would come up here to get this talisman if I was going to go for a posts. Because the thing is, you can like stance break really quickly, then get off the Blade of Mercy, then your skill's gonna get 20% even more damage. And you could use like a magic misericord and yeah, Wing of Astel is broken. It's broken. Still top 5 weapon in the game. Can we do a variety week before Night Rain? I might, yeah. I'll do a variety week before Night Rain. I mean, I have like a bunch of things, games that I want to play. Because like there's a bunch of games that I have on my PlayStation Plus. I'm like, I've been wanting to play them for like the longest time. And like there's some Souls-likes that I kind of want to play as well. There's like Still Rising. That's a Souls-like game that I've wanted to play. It might just be shit though. Because people haven't really said many good things about it. There also is Code Vein. Could play that one day. I want to play games like Sifu and Tunic. I have all those games. Liza P is peak. Liza P is good, yeah. We're gonna play that again before the DLC comes out. Do another playthrough. Baldur's Gate 3? I don't have Baldur's Gate 3. I don't have New Vegas. I hit him with the sword. Steel Rising wasn't worth it. AI Limit was better, and Code Vein is even better. Get it then? No, that's gonna be more games that I have to play. I want to play the games that I already have. You can stance break the Furnace Golems quickly? Probably, yeah. Did you see the Wu Chang trailer? No. I actually think I saw like some clip of it. I think I was scrolling through like Reddit or some shit like that. So like a little bit of it. I didn't actually see the whole thing though. But we can go check it out. I don't think I'm gonna play it though, because it's gonna be like, you know, it's another action RPG probably where there's not gonna be many RPG features, I guess. It's just gonna be like another, probably like a Wukong situation maybe, or like probably at best a Stellar's Blade situation. Has anyone played Jedi Survivor on the PC? Is it playable now? I have not. Do you think the WOFA? What the fuck is the WOFA? I'm not good with the acronyms, I'm sorry. Do you like this scatter tree system? I think it's necessary. It's better than having highly resist bosses. So, the only thing that I would have wished for the scatter tree system is if is that the what am I saying? Is that more of them was accessible? It's like after every single boss, you could just get one. That's the only thing that I was missing. Because otherwise the system is actually really good. It was just missing that, like, you know, just more. Like an abundance of scatter tree fragments. It should just be like after every single boss you can just get one. That would have been cool. Maybe like at least every single major boss, you know? Not every per like dungeon boss or whatever. But every main boss you can get like just one. Are they carry into New Game Plus? Yeah. That's the only thing I was missing. But the system makes sense. Because like in terms of just like progressing through the DLC. Like in the previous games DLCs and stuff. They had to make it to where like enemies were super resist and had lots of health. Just to compensate and have people just not steamroll every single DLC boss. And with the Elden Ring DLC being as large as it is, it would have been like insane amounts of defenses and HP gain, especially when you get later and later. Like I can't imagine the boss like Constant Radon, how tanky he would have ended up being. So instead they're like, okay, let's make the boss bullshit mechanically wise, but still make him surmountable. Sick of these bumps. What hose do you follow on Reddit? What hose do I follow on Reddit? None of them. Your Bloodborne April Fool's joke was cruel. I feel the disappointment in my gut. I'm sorry. Are you still caught up on that one? I put it in the title now, right? I put April Fool's joke in the title now, so I don't think I'll be fooling anyone else. But yeah. I mean, it all just like lined up perfectly. Because like I ended up making a video talking about this Bloodborne and stuff and how it needs a remaster. I was like, April Fool's is coming around the corner. You know what I can do? It's like, yeah, Sony actually saw my video, guys. They reached out to me. And I feel like I actually went through and like designed to where I got like a screenshot of an email and it actually made it look like that Sony or PlayStation sent me an email. I actually went through the effort to troll people. It's gotta negotiate how things, man. feet.
Cleanse away the strumpet's fire.
So who the hell is like speaking in this cutscene? Is it like the one of the people inside of this like costume? And do you know who like this person actually is? That works. Give me a stance break. Thank you very much. That's gonna hurt. I just keep spamming until I win. What a balanced weapon. What's my scatter tree level at? 2. That wasn't even that high either. Oh, it's the old lady NPC, is it? Oh, okay, yeah. Where the hell is she speaking from, though? Isn't she still in her room? Intercom? Better than Darkwing Greatsword after the nerf? Maybe. But Darkwing Greatsword has like, I don't know. They're good for different reasons. Darkwing Greatsword gets frost and it could be like the reason why you don't even need to use spells. Kara stole my joke. As far as I'm concerned, you stole Kara's joke. You sounded so convincing. I'm good at lying. S tier skill that I have. Skadoosh fragment. You like us? Yeah, you guys are cool, I guess. A Bloodborne fans really that desperate? Yeah. They just want to see something about Bloodborne. It's like Bloodborne remaster. But I don't know what they really want though, because like, I don't know. Because I feel like a lot of Bloodborne fans will like defend the fact that it's at 30 FPS, but the Bloodborne fans will also be like, give us a remaster now. So I don't really know. What's going on there? We're good. Could get another remaster by Bluepoint. Well, like that's a remake. That's not a remaster. Bloodborne doesn't need a remake. It just is a remaster. And I didn't mind the Bluepoint remake. It's just they just didn't do enough to change the quality of life. Like the storage system still fucking sucks. There's no respecking in the game still. The upgrade material system is fucking terrible. So many things that could have changed. And they just didn't. I mean, they made like the teleporting stuff better. You can like actually like transfer it into your storage like from anywhere, which is cool. They made the crystal lizards not be obnoxious, I guess. They gave like omnidirectional rolling. This is cool. There's like some other quality of life things that they did, but I just didn't do enough. Demon Souls remake is like Oblivion's remaster? I mean, Oblivion is like a remake. I don't even know why they called it a remaster. Because a remaster is pretty much just like a port. That's all it is. Like Dark Souls 1. That's like a remaster. It's gonna waffle. How things, man? Hope you've been well. I hate the lighting in the Demon Souls remake. They're terrible on my TV. I have to make everything too bright to see in the darker areas. Well, have you played around with like the filters and stuff? Because like there's some filters that could make it look better, I guess. I don't know. Cause there's like a bunch of filters that change like the color schemes and stuff, make it look more like the classic original Demon Souls or whatever the fuck else. Go away. Did he fall off the ledge? No. Skadoosh fragments. Welcome back, Big. What's going on, man? Can't wait to see Renala and Rolana's other sister, Rolania. Is it Rolania, is it? Or Rolalna? Rolalna. Rolania makes more sense in the name scheme. Is no rest for the wicked on your radar? Not really, no. I'd very much like it if he just didn't teleport. And actually got hit by my attacks, that'd be fantastic. That's gonna hurt. Okay, can you walk into this place? That works. That's gonna hurt. You'd be doing too much. The thing, the projectile's going like this U shape and she just like dodges it. Not even a perfect attack to punish. If I had the FB there. Go transform. Nice. That's good distance right there. Almost good distance. Give me a stance break. Nice. I gotta go heal up. I'm going for it. I don't know why I did that. Thank you, crouching animations. And how the hell did I get hit by that? I swear I dodged. That did 90% of my health. I was basically like at full fucking health there. That's crazy work. Aim at the floor. When you aim at the floor, it still spreads out into a horizontal thingy. It doesn't like explode straight away or anything like that. It still takes forever to explode, and it still goes in a horizontal spread. So it doesn't make a difference. But it will stop it from actually going past her, I guess. I predicted her running to that side, and she ran to the other side. Nice. If I can get another stance break here, that'd be fantastic. She would have got a stance broken there if I had the fucking FP. And for some reason, I got damaged that many times and I got staggered and the whole thing was guaranteed. It's like, let me just drink my juice. Like, normally it sends me flying to the ground and I get iframes. And it didn't send me flying to the ground. It just damaged me the entire time. And of course, that one random fire pillar finishes me off. And I couldn't even dodge there. Because I was stun locking me. God, that's so annoying. Can you, like, not be like this? I was gonna keep spamming it until you actually be normal. I thought I was trying to sprint backwards there to get more distance so she didn't do the follow-up attack. Whatever. That's fine. I was not expecting him to get stance broken there. I fucking hate this shit fucking game. Stupid, disgusting piece of shit. I've never played a worse game in my life. I should go back to fucking being an Among Us content creator. My last run was so much better. I had such good RNG, and then I had some bullshit thing happen. I'm so mad. And you always dodge the wrong way that I aim. How am I getting hit there? You suck. I was like, that's probably gonna miss. It goes out so far. Doing all this shit just to choke the fucking fight. I didn't choke the fight. It's literally the best game ever made. That last fight that I had was so clean. I didn't even heal a single time. I had like a 20% health left. I was like stun locking it. It was going so well. And of course when I die, the next fight is like the worst thing of all time, but I still win. So it doesn't matter. Well, that was going to be the hardest fight in the entire game, so when it comes to this, using this skill. So nothing else is going to be harder than that one. So that's okay. Give me 60 bigger. Rolana's weapons good? Yeah, they're good. They could do well. Have such bad gas, I'm worrying about cooking dinner. I feel like I'm suffocating in my apartment. I need help. Damn. Somebody help him. Get this man some help. Which Elden Ring lore character should be a boss in Night Rain? Elden Ring lore character? What do you mean? Like Godwin and stuff, I mean? Like... Yui's hammer is S tier? Probably, yeah. Fight the fire golems? No. I don't think I will. Bale should be easy? Yeah, let's go fight Bale. We're probably just gonna teleport to these bosses. Quick little simple run. Why am I 30 FPS game? Do you ride bikes? No, I haven't like ride a bicycle in a long time. Since I was like a kid. I don't know about Bale is too fast. I'll be fine. Bale will be okay. Not a motorbike, no, bicycle. I don't ride motorcycles. We can outspace that, and we can use this twice, maybe? No, we can't. But we somehow... Does this have like a little bit of hyper armor? Because that's almost for the semi-flying. That's probably how I died to the Rolana fire attack. Because it probably gets some hyper armor. Like the smallest, tiniest inty with a little bit of hyper armor. Anyway, GG. Because normally the Rolana fire attack sends you flying, and it didn't. Then I got stun locked instead. I'm like, how did that even happen? And that attack's supposed to send me flying in the air, and it didn't. Makes sense. Golden Vow. Motorcycles are cool until you get into a crash. Yes. I would never get on a motorbike, ever. I haven't met a biker that doesn't like getting pegged. What? Capra Demon best boss fight? It's up there. It's definitely up there. I might cut my finger in accidents. What arcane level do I need to optimize the bleed? Just get a bolus, you don't need an arcane. Unless you want to weaponize it. Then 40. Give me some endurance. Sounds healthy. Which boss do you think rides motorcycles? Radon. Consort Radon. He like definitely pegs me as the motorcycle guy. Okay. Feet? Yes, feet. Would you guys live here? Seems pretty chill, right? What's like the lore behind these boats? Is there any lore behind the boats and why they have this cool fire effect that we don't get as a spell? I'm dead here. Ugh. I give up. We're teleporting. Those boats are the same ones that the boatman uses. But what's the lore behind the boats, though? Let's go on, Bridger. How things, man? Dead soldiers? That's what Vadi said. Watch a Vadi video. I might have to watch a Vadi video. The Holy File? Yeah, the Holy File. I actually was gonna watch a Vadi video, my reaction stream and my tier list stream thingy. But the tier list went for way longer. I talked about all the From Software bosses for like 4 hours. Like, why do I have so many opinions for? Just shut up. Gotta talk about things forever. Mongrel intruder. Yeah. Shut up. Close enough. I'm gonna use it here. That's bad. That's bad. I was like, I could do it. I can't do it. Kind for the 12-hour. It's gonna be so long. When I do a tier list talking about all 400 weapons, it's gonna be like, it might be 5 hours. Honestly. It might be the longest tier list known to man. Okay, take me to the second phase, please. Thank you very much. Let's go stay at full health. Now give me a stance break, please. Of course. And it's still guaranteed to come out as well. That's fucking bullshit, man. Oh, why does he have to do that attack for? Why? I mean, to be fair, it's always guaranteed to do that attack once he gets like to a certain point of health. I still got hit. We're good. He didn't get stance broken this time. Now we can just focus on dodging. That's fine. Now give me a stance break. Nice. Easy game. My last playthrough was easier. My tanking run, I killed them without even having to dodge or heal. This time, I was one shot, and I had to dodge. Could you make a video where you explain the boss's movesets? I feel like I could, but I want to do it as good as other people. I feel like there's videos already out there that I kind of explain breaking down the bosses and stuff, and all the different like mix-ups that they get and how to fight them and stuff. I could do that. Let's go fight Gaius. Why did I turn off that cheat engine setting? No, I don't want to. Tank build was off stream. No, I did that 2 days ago. my tank build run. I was thinking about doing the tank build. Any other advice beyond what the video said? I don't really know. Not really. The video pretty much covered everything. Come here. I knew that was gonna hit me because I suck at the game. Come back here, you dumb fat pig. Square off run when? Tomorrow. That did double damage. Look at that shit right there. I feel like I dodged that one too. Give me a stance break, please. He didn't get stance broken by that? Okay. Give me a stance break now. Overhead stance run? I think I've already done an overhead stance run. Yeah, I've done one of those, yeah. It was before the Rolana's cameo buff though, but I've done one. A flame spear run? Have I done a flame spear run? I don't think I have. Have FromSoft left the guy's double hitbox? I don't understand. I don't know. It's so weird. And it's like it's guaranteed to happen as well when you have like a hyper armor attack. Which I think this one gets like a little bit of hyper armor, so like it was guaranteed to be a double. Pretty funny stuff. Let's go about the flower. How many hours, man? That's like we've been playing for like 3 hours. I mean, I've been like teleporting to like some of the DLC bosses, so like, because I'm bothered to run there. Like, we're just doing a Wing of Astel run, like. We're just here to confirm that it's still broken. Which bosses are resist to lightning? The ancient dragons are resist to lightning. That's about it. That hit me still. Oh yeah, Draconic Tree Sentinel as well, yeah, true. I thought he was gonna do... I'd never seen him do the grab attack twice in a row. So I thought he was gonna summon the projectile, so I went for a heal there instead. I mean, to be fair, I went for an FP flask there instead of just actually healing instead. I thought I was actually gonna be able to get off the attack or the heal, but that's fine. That makes sense. The dancing lines resist to lightning? I think in the second phase, yeah. Otherwise, yeah, lightning is just like the best damage type in the game. Use shared order in the left hand. I forgot about when you mean sacred order, right? I actually forgot about sacred order. I completely forgot about sacred order. Not that we need it, but like, you know, I did forget about it. I probably not bother to go get it. It's fine. But it is 10% more damage. What the hell did I get hit by there? I was right on the edge of that. Heal! Rakshas's armor? I forgot the Spellblade set. Nah, it's fine. I actually dodged it this time. I was just trying to strafe it the last time, didn't work out. That's the second time I healed at an exact opening and I got hit the exact same way. Thank you. I rolled way too early. Wait, actually... Oh my god. Is this boss like this all the time where I try to heal and I get hit always? That might hit me. Yeah. I never knew you were this obnoxious sometimes. You can't jump that attack, confirmed. I forgot to go level up like after Mesmer. Well, I'm dead. The plant can't be stance broken? Yeah, it can. You can stance break the plant. I just suck at fighting it. Standing an oncoming traffic simulator? Yeah. Say there's any Souls games that rivals Elden Ring not made by FromSoft? I think Lies of P is like the only one that you could really talk about. That I've played at least. This Smith script shield destroys it. I was gonna stay underneath it. Let's go for a stance break. I see if you're trying to hit the head. There's no point in trying to hit the head. How did that still hit me? I was gonna go for their price, I don't care. Kazan Wukong? I haven't played Kazan. I played the demo. I played like half of Wukong, and I would not say that it's on the same level as FromSoft, no. I fucking dodged it too early again. I have no stamina. Yippee! How's the run going so far? It's going fine. I'm just gonna... Okay, fair enough. I can never dodge that attack! He's stuck. Come back here. I have no heals left already. Come this way, please. You don't have to do that, you know, right? You can just be normal. Oh my god. Here we go again. I missed the last dodge. But to be fair, I should have just been further back and just dodged it. But I was so annoyed at this waiting for him forever. I don't care anymore. Fuck this boss. panic rolls today? Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Normally I just like run backwards and time it and dodge. I was like, whatever. Whatever. We have the wing of Astel. We can just win by spamming. We didn't win by spamming. And normally I get myself to plus 12 before like these bosses. I don't know. Whatever it is. Your runes, I don't care. We're using the wing of Astel. Give me a stance break. I'm gonna go to the second phase of the run backwards here. Instant second phase proc for no fucking reason. Cool. Burn the ceiling tree. Phase 2 of Ramina's OST is kind of fire. That's cool. Some damage. Just gotta level this bad boy up. The director who wrote his speech 2 years before the launch because he was so sure they would win. Maybe they thought that the Wukong was gonna win Game of the Year, or the developer thought they were gonna win Game of the Year. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being confident about your game. As long as you're not sole losers after, you know, after losing, then it's fine. Do you dabble in the randomizers or bingo at all? I've done plenty of randomizer runs. I've done like one bingo game against, who did I fight? V-Swed. Yeah, played against V-Swed. Did like one game. It was fun. I mean, like, I'm not as good in like bingo because like they know all like the strats and like the routing and stuff like that and all the skips. I just played the games to learn more about them so I can make videos. That's what I'd be doing. But bingo is cool though. Let's go kill this fucker. That's gonna hit me. I have no stamina. Oh, just got there in time. That's gonna kick me right in the face. Bro, come on now. Can you die already, please? Thank you. Did you ever meet Vardy? Have I ever met Vardy? No. I almost met him one day. When we were playing the previews of Shadow of the Erdtree, I went like the day after he went. Sad. But I've spoken to him though. I messaged him. That's about it. I fucking hate this stupid fucking staircase. Are you interested in doing more bingo? No. I'm interested in it, but like I gotta like practice and stuff, and I'm like, I just don't have the time to practice. I mean, I do, but I don't want to. If they have like a new season of bingo and stuff, like a new set of like squares and rules or whatever, or if they incorporate more of the base game, I guess. That means it could all be on like a level playing field, but like at this point, if I'm like getting into it and the people have been playing like these same squares and doing the same bingo cards and stuff for like months now and practicing all the same skips, and it's like I have not played Red Dead, no. I was 5 hours late to the DLC, then I got spoiled on the final boss. Did you? How'd you let that happen? How'd you let that happen? Thankfully, I didn't get spoiled on the final boss. I think someone actually mentioned Radahn in my stream or something like that, or... I think. So maybe I did get spoiled while I was streaming. But I felt like Radahn the second day. Because I beat the DLC in a couple of days. I got told it was Radahn and assumed it was a troll. I think I was under the same boat. Someone's like, did you fight Radahn yet? I think I heard some shit like that. I'm like, what are you talking about? Cause actually, I remember I went to Enter Elim on the first day. And then I got to like the gate. And I was like, this seemed like it's going to be the final boss. And I told the chat, like, should I fight this boss now? And they're like, nah, don't do it now. And then I did it last. But yeah, I beat the DLC in a couple of days. I'm a Dusket. Thank you for the follow. What's up? How you been? I saw a video of some rando with 3 views fighting PCR and I thought it was a mod. It seems like it. Give me a stance break, please. Thank you. Arrest. Actually, I kind of want to fight Bale. Say at plus 15, that's good enough. Let's go run or teleport to Bale. Progression. Let's go fight Materia as well. That'd be fun. Not fun, but you know. That'd be interesting. Do you use software to merge your Twitch chat and YouTube chat? Yeah, there's like a certain like website that you can do it on. I kind of forget exactly what it is, but yeah, you can merge both Twitch and YouTube chat. At least like on the overlay on stream. The way I see it on OBS, it's still separated. But yeah, on the stream, I have both there. Have you ever done a summon weapon only Dark Souls 3 run? Summon weapon only? What? Don't run away. Thank you. That's gonna hurt me. Oh, it just didn't get hit there. You're the worst. Style Scourge Radahn mod is still my favorite version. What? There's the modded version of Style Scourge Radahn? He didn't teleport again and I'm out of FP. That was beautiful spacing right there. That's fine. He's gonna transform. I'm not gonna be able to stance break him. Just gotta trade out. Fuck it, who cares? Fuck it, who cares? I rolled way too late there. Early access reviewers suck dick sometimes. Yes. I didn't... If I was like a big closer, I don't know how I got hit there either. Is he gonna let me heal here? Yes, he does. Cool. That's gonna hurt. Let's just go heal one more time. Oh, he's doing that shit? No, whatever. He's gonna do the fire attack now, isn't he? Oh, he's doing that. Fuck it, let's trade out again. Why not? I guess a lot of hyper armor there. Stance break him. Ah, shit. Can I clutch this dodge? No, I can't. I dodged too early. Mistakes were made. I can never consistently dodge that attack. Too greedy? Probably. But I wasn't able to like run back. I hate when enemies have the attacks like that. It's like, oh, okay, now I have to run backwards and wait for him to do his shit. It's like, it's just annoying. How did that even fucking hit me? I don't have the patience sometimes, especially when you're using like a good weapon. It's like, I just want to fuck him up. You play like way worse when you have a good weapon. Get over here. I still believe this is the hardest boss. It's pretty challenging. I couldn't see shit. Don't jump. I got a stance break. I need to drink my juice. And again. And again. And again. We're committing. And again. And again. I could have killed him there, actually. Jump it towards this. Jump it towards this. Idiot. Magic Scorpion Charm makes you take a lot of damage, huh? Where's the grass? It's right here. Thank God it's not too far away. Otherwise I wouldn't have bothered getting it. Almost to one cycle? Almost to one cycle. Almost. Just give me some 70 intelligence. Give me some mind. Let's go fight Meteor. Does the multi-hit talisman work with the Ash? No. It does not. You're just like, why did you do a third one for? The second one wasn't enough? I see you, Sam. That attack is so bullshit. It's a guaranteed fucking combo. Give me a stance break. Yeah, fuck you. That's what you get. Legend failed. Who would have thunk? The weapon is actually good. Let's just go fight Promo's console Radon. Actually, let's go fight Millennia. I forgot about her. Let's go fight Plassie, actually. Plassie would be pretty funny. I haven't fought Plassie. Millennia is not going to be funny. The flower beat me? Yeah, the flower is bullshit. Which one are you doing? He's doing the fire breath attack? I can't even tell what the fuck he's doing. What was he even doing there? Oh, I think he was doing the lightning attack, I guess? I don't know. Why aren't you going to the second phase? I've never seen you do that. Well, that's a first. Huh. How do you spawn on bosses instantly? Cheat engine. You can just go turn on every single grace, and if you teleport to the grace, there's a chance that the boss fight just starts automatically. W spacing. I had the ritual sword talisman on that entire time. Now let's go fight Millennia. We're doing a boss rush mode now. She does get stun locked, so actually it's gonna be easier than Rolana, I believe, right? Surely it is. And she has less poise too. We can use it here. Do the quick follow-up. Never mind. Come this way. You're the worst. Let me just go heal this so you don't hit me with a follow-up attack. Come this way. Nah, sure. I probably shouldn't have rolled backwards there. She's so skinny, she's not getting hit by all this stuff. I could have outspaced. I could have used it there. I knew that wasn't going to hit me. Go this way instead, so I get some distance, and then... Never mind. Too much distance was gained. I have 3 FP flask left. I think I have a Starlight Shard though. Do I have a Starlight Shard? I have 2 Starlight Shards. We dodge it sideways instead of backwards, so that means I can still be in range. Nice. Come here. Walking towards it. Do the quick follow-up. She's not doing it. Oh, that didn't take it to the second phase. Stay at full health. I'll use a Starlight Shard. There's no other boss that's really gonna drain my FP this much. No point in holding onto it. She just sideward dodged just once and then dodged the entire fucking thing. Throw it at the ground. She might do... Okay, cool. So she's gonna do like the clone attack. She's gonna do it now, right? Never mind. She did not. Now? No? She got some reach on that bitch. Do the quick follow-up. Finally, the entire time I've been waiting for it, and it would have been better on the first phase where I could actually outspace it better. That's fine. That's okay. Let's go heal up. I'm just gonna go for it. That from loaded EAC into my Souls game, but it still won't stop someone from booting up the funny engine. You can actually disable it. So when you disable it, it basically turns off online. But you can go ahead and do it. But yeah, if you have the EAC and you try to open up cheat engine, it won't work. But there's ways to disable it. Can you let me use my FP flask, please? Thank you. I can use it here. Somehow... That happened. Somehow. How? How did that even happen? So stupid. Can you not do that? Jump up. Thank you. I'm gonna throw it at the ground. Hope for the best. Yeah, whatever. I still got some damage out there. Why don't you just hit her? We should be good. How to disable EAC? There's like a certain thing they can do. You can go look it up on the Nexus mods. Extraordinary. Yes, it is. Ugh. Okay, next boss. Who should I kill? There's no one else worth killing. Okay, we're done time. I think I have like around 1 million souls now. Probably even more than that. 1.7 almost. I don't even need to use them. Just go into the boss fight, who cares? Let's go stack up as many as we can. Your Ash of War extraordinary, yes. That was some damage there, that was worth it. Apparently Wiper has a good video on disabling EAC and using cheat engine. Yeah, there's videos out there, you can go check them out. Second phase me, please. Thank you very much. There might be a chance I can get a stance break here. If it doesn't do, just go the AoE. Just do it. I have to do it, chat. I have to do it. I don't want to take damage. It was too good to not... I couldn't pass it up. The opportunity was right there. He just dodged that. I don't know why I dodged to the left north. That was kind of silly. No, where you going, buddy? Is he gonna do the AoE? No, he's doing that instead. I've never seen him do that at point blank range. Probably like once, I guess. Why does moving around like that during Scarlet Aeonir make her fly off on 3 different kilometers? What do you mean? GG. We did it, chat. We beat the game with the Wing of Astel. They thought that we couldn't do it. They said we couldn't do it. They said it was too tough. 2.3 million souls. Fuck that ending. Let's go get the other ending instead. Who was they? Would find them? They said it was too challenging. That's a nice little 3-hour run, just killing all the bosses that we needed to kill. Hell yeah. We did it, chat. Mend the Elden Ring. Okay, cool. Is it a good Ash of War? It is still, in fact, a top 10, potentially still even a top 5 weapon. Ugh. I mean, I think in my last top 10 weapons video, I think I had it at number 5. So... yeah, that's cool. Okay, so we're done for today, though. Well, just wanted to be a quick stream because I started late. It's already 2 p.m. for me. Tomorrow we're going to either do a +0 level 1 run and every single death is 10 push-ups. Or we might do a Shield of Night Ash of War run, which that one's going to be pretty interesting too. One or the other, we'll see. What's number 1? What, the best weapon in the game? Probably the Blasphemous Blade. For like Blasphemous Blade, Blood Fiends, probably, you could argue this weapon, Darkmoon Greatsword, Mogwyn Sacred Spear, that's kind of like just below that tier, I guess. Of the top 3.
Became Elden Lord.
Then you probably like the Sword Lance and stuff, and Sword of Night and Flame, and Guts' Greatsword, and things like that. Did you do a shield only run? I've done many shield only runs. Many shield runs. I've done like regular shield run. I did like a rickety shield run. I think I've done a level 1 shield run. Did a run with a coil shield, the Vice Aid shield, the One-Eyed shield. I did a shield crash, a shield bash run. Yeah. And I think another shield run. Oh yeah, Death's Poker as well. Yeah, I forgot Death's Poker, yeah. Death's Poker is right there. Probably... That's probably like around about 6 or 7. It's funny, like there's like 3 broken... There's actually 4 or 5 broken like dexterity, intelligence-based weapons. Like a Ring of Astel, Death's Poker, Moonveil, and arguably even the Death Ritual Spear. All busted. All busted and broken. And the thing is that this run could have been way better as well because, you know, if you go into a Stance Break really quickly and use things like the Blade of Mercy, the skill can do even more damage. I didn't even use like the Spellblade set at all. I could actually had Sacred Order in the offhand. Do you practice bingo? Are you done with it? Yesterday I saw you play it and it was fun. Huh? You saw like an older streamer me playing it? I haven't been practicing much of the bingo. I'm not sure if I get back into it though. We'll see. I don't think so. I think it's like kind of like, I don't know. I think when there's like more hype around the bingo again, and they probably have like a new season or something like that, which I don't think they're going to be doing that because Night Rain gets released like in a month, so. Maybe eventually. And I don't really care much for like doing the DLC bingo stuff. I kind of like the base game more, but base game is like longer. It's probably going to be more obnoxious sometimes. So I don't know. It's kind of hard. Have you watched Invincible? No, I haven't watched. I don't watch TV. Anyway, we are done for today. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Hope you all have a wonderful day, morning, night, whatever it is, and I will catch you all around. Bye bye. See yous.